travelers, interlopers, traders, and farmers, PvPers, cultists, and you rabid Cobras out there, explorers, bounty hunters, pirates, and you strange, not for long glowing entities out there, Viking, Korvax, no gang! May the Atlas allow my voice to fall upon every strange ear, and that this space transmission reaches every galaxy and dimension. Tonight, we are broadcasting from the Euclid Galaxy, somewhere deep in space. This is the late night show on Cobra TV. Call it tonight, and let's make contact. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for coming back to Cobra TV, and here we are on the Tuesday late night subcast. A little late, and it is my fault. I overslept. I did oversleep. So that's a picture of me sleeping, but that's not a recent picture. That was me oversleeping a couple Tuesdays ago, but no difference. That's exactly what it looked like. Same place I fell asleep. But I'm awake and had some Cobras help wake me up. So I thank them for that. And we got coffee. I've got Adam from Keep Calm and Game On, the co-host of the subcast. What's going on, Adam?
Not much, man. Just chilling. Just finished watching a movie, hopped on the Discord chat for the patrons, and now I'm here. So I'm having a good time.
What movie did you just get done watching?
I just watched Hardcore Henry. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
Oh, the first-person action film.
Yeah, that first-person action movie. It was interesting.
I've never seen it.
It was definitely interesting. Very violent.
Did you ever find out what the main star looked like?
I think you see his face toward the end, like, for a couple seconds. But, yeah. It was interesting, though. It was very, lots of cool camera work.
Imagine the movies that are going to be out within the next, 10, 15 years where they're going to be VR movies.
Man, if you watched that thing in VR, you probably would have died. I mean, that camera's so shaky in that movie, man. Oh, I couldn't even picture watching it on the big screen. Like, I got a 50-inch television, and man, I was having some trouble. Very shaky movie. But yeah, not bad.
I want to give a big shout out to some of the people that are on the recent event list there. Michael Rogers pledged $5. I think that's a new feature I just added to YouTube. I don't know. I made a couple of new things green that weren't there before.
You hit the right button.
Yeah, I guess I did. So thank you, Michael. And then we got J Ray donating $150 to the Wrong Button Fund. And then $200 to the Wrong Button Fund. Family friendly YouTube and Sword. So we got that up there so that way I don't miss a thing. I hate it when I miss things because I'm not a very good multitasker. So little by little, we're getting things that are helping. I do want to give a status on the computer. Whoa, did you see that chat just flying in there like that? I don't know if that's red button chat red alert chat or what. That was crazy. But we status on the computer. If everything goes right with the YouTube payment, July, in the beginning of July, the first week, we will have enough to get a $1,600 computer.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
It is as long as YouTube goes through, we got it on lockdown. We'll be able to get one within the first week of July. As soon as I get that YouTube payment. So I do want to give a big thank you to you guys. I'm going to do an official thank you. As soon as YouTube goes through and we get it here, we're going to make a video and I'm going to try not to cry. All right, guys. I definitely do thank you. And I will be making it official here as soon as we get the YouTube payment and everything and get the computer in the house and stuff like that. Kenny G donated to the super chat $4.99. What's up, buddy? Thank you so much, man. Hashtag that Cobra in the chat. Let's take a look at the chat. Who do we got here? We got Captain Monday Baker, Daniel, Your Basic Maths. Big shout out to you, dude. Somebody I can't pronounce. Starts with an X.
Johnny B, Peaceful Gamer, Daniel?
Ivy Mike, Macron. That's right. He told me to call him Macron. It's Kyle Shade 38, Wizard. Then we've got Spell Check, Notorious, Richard. Thank you guys for coming out to the show.
Zachary Hunt. All of them are here, man. Everybody's watching the subcast.
That's right. That's right.
I'm in the subcast and I'm still watching. I'm here.
Guys, you're hearing Adam from Keep Calm and Game On, who has an interesting channel. Be a Cobra. Look in the description. You'll find him down there. It says Keep Calm Game On co-host. You'll see his link down there. Go show him some Cobra love. And he's all over the place on his channel. He does videos where he just talks to the subscribers. He does Let's Plays. He does closet sessions, which could get very interesting. If you want to know about the stuff he finds on the floor, because he picks stuff up. It's like, this is my water bottle from yesterday. This is the cap that I thought I lost, but I found it. I found it over here. Now I can put the cap back on it. Now I can throw it away. Stuff like that. It's freaking awesome. I'm a
master rambler, Cobra. I'm a master at rambling. That's what I do.
Oh, we got, okay, so here's something new.
You sponsor. That's cool.
Mike, please forgive me. I don't exactly know what that means. I just made it green.
So what that is with the sponsor button, it's basically like Patreon, but it's on YouTube, so people can like donate $5, and it will keep doing that every month until they decide to stop being a sponsor. So it's like a Patreon. It's like a patron over on Patreon, but it's for YouTube. If that makes sense.
Okay.
YouTube's dealio subscription thingy. So that's cool.
I see. So cool. So cool. Okay. That's awesome, Mike. Thank you so much, dude. Okay. So yeah, guys, go over, check out Keep Calm and Game On. He's amazing. I want to bring up the new exosuit that we got. So let's take a look at the new exosuit. I don't think I'm in the right.
So I saw that new exosuit on Twitter, right? And I thought it was fake. I'm still not 100% sure because I'm not up to date with all the No Man's Sky news. So is it real? Is that Xbox looking helmet thing real, Cobra?
Yes.
That's real. Yes. Okay. Because this whole time I thought it was like photoshopped, and now I'm like freaking out about it.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Because I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke. Someone just being cute, right? And now it's real.
You've seen the Nip one, right? There's a fake one going around where it looks like there's a explorer and he's growing weed.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's like pre-order bonuses. You know, you get your bong exosuit. And
I saw one with like Sean Murray's head on it. Just Sean Murray smiling.
Yeah. But yeah, it's real. I thought it was fake at first, so I went to GameStop to see if it was true and looked up No Man's Sky, clicked it, and sure enough, it was right there on the site. And I'm like, okay, this is real.
Pretty
okay. Cool. But yeah, I mean, there was no life support on the chest, so that's what really threw me off.
So you get that cool exosuit and the helmet. You get
Peaceful.
What, 10,000 credits also if you pre-order?
Yeah.
And then was there a third thing? I thought there was a third thing.
Multi-tool.
Just the two? Multi-tool. A special multi-tool. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Peaceful Game in our chat said he thought the bong head ad was real. You would. Okay, so I want to talk about this exosuit here real quick. There's really not much to say about it except for this is the seventh exosuit that we're now seeing. Different in every single way than the other ones. Especially looks like there's some kind of back of the hand guard or something. Either that or it's an offshoot thumb. I don't know. But that's kind of cool. The helmet looks more like a motorcycle helmet. It's got like the nose piece that comes up, like the nose guard, and it's got like these two little Batman
points on it. Yeah.
Points, yeah. So that's really cool, man. I wanted to say that I believe that the exosuits are going to be like the multi-tools, and you see the colored dots on the site that say uncommon. It says connection, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. I think those are exosuit classes that we could come through or come by, just like the A, B, C, and S class multi-tools and ships. But it's just a guess. Ivy Mike's putting that Cobra. I think we need to get a bigger icon or something. It's a little too small. Okay.
I got a question for you, Cobra. Are the multi-tools like procedurally generated as well, or is it just mainly the terrain in No Man's Sky, or is it everything?
I believe, that they're procedurally. Well,
okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So do you think these exosuits are going to be procedurally generated as well? Because, I mean, we've seen a lot of them. What did you say, 5 or 7 we've seen so far?
7. We've seen 7 so far.
So, I mean, if they're procedurally generated, we're gonna keep getting these images, these silhouettes. I mean, it could be forever if they're procedurally generated.
Right.
Which would mean no two are the same, which is kind of cool when you think about it.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So yeah, I think that it's going to be one of those things where you run across a facility that has the exosuit, and you look at it, you compare it to the one you've got, and that's it. I was thinking about that today, and I was thinking about how I had to get my cargo space filled up on my exosuit today. And that was pretty annoying to me. I just think it's a really horrible way to get the exosuit maxed out.
I stopped upgrading when it reached like 500,000. I'm like, I can't afford this. I only have like 3 million credits.
And I was thinking to myself, if these things are, that might change. Unless we could still upgrade them, even though we get an exosuit from something. I don't know. It's all speculation. If you guys have a different idea, or you want to talk about the exosuit and what do you think those colored dots on the bottom are, come on the show tonight. We're going to take calls pretty early. I hear an echo. Do you hear it?
I do not hear it.
It's kind of a good echo. It's not a bad one.
I kind of hear it. A little bit. I hear a little bit.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right, we are going to go ahead and cue up the call. Little transition song here, and then we're going to get some Cobras on, and we will be right back.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
We've got Yaucha Omega on the call. Yaucha, what's going on, buddy?
Not much, although I'm very impressed. You said my first name. Very good.
I know. I actually, before I said your name, I literally said it with my breath first.
Oh my God. That's too
like
funny.
a little ASMR. Yaucha.
Nice.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm having a nice, relaxing evening here, and just figured I'm in the mood to listen to and maybe perhaps chat about No Man's Sky, and as I wait for this final month.
Awesome, very awesome, guys. I've been preparing for next by getting my units built up. If you see my tweet that I tweeted out, what is that? I don't know what's going on here. Never mind.
Button. Did you hit the wrong button, Cobra?
I almost did. I almost did. I tweeted out, I'm at 644 million units and rising. So I'm getting ready for next. What I'm trying to do, and I would like to, get an idea from everybody else what you're doing to get ready for next. One of the things that I am doing is building up my units so I could get the perfect S-class ship that I can find. Get me a nice freighter. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be an S-class. I'm not looking for an S-class freighter. But get those units built up. Get a good multi-tool, a nice S-class multi-tool, and yeah, just get ready for next in general. Get ready for possible PvP. We still don't know what preying on others means, but I'm getting ready nonetheless, and I'm getting extra units so that way I can buy one of these brand new ships or one of these brand new suits if we can buy these suits. So just in case, I'm getting set up on units and S-class stuff, blueprints, things like that. Been studying a lot of online resources for, combining certain blueprints together and certain combinations to get the max on all that stuff. So come on the show today. Tell me what you're doing to get ready for next. Maybe you're already ready. Maybe you're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs like, come on, Sean, let's go. Kick it into gear. Right?
I've been doing the exact opposite, Cobra. I have been doing nothing to get ready because I'm going to start a new game and I'm going to just start off fresh like the Xbox players. I'm just going to start off and just see what lies in wait for me. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's like, why can't Sean Murray press the wrong button and accidentally release the update?
That would be interesting. If it came out like a couple days early and everyone I hope they do that. It comes out like a couple days early and the internet just loses their mind. Like,
wake up in the middle of the night and just sleepwalk and not know what you're doing and just release the update. That'd be great. Right now. Just do it now. Sean, do it now.
It needs to cook a little bit more, Cobra. It's like it's simmering on the stove. He's adding the spices, the salt, the pepper. He's tasting it, taste testing it, sniffing it. It's almost ready, Cobra. It's gonna be great when it comes out. It's gonna be nice and tasty.
Yeah, it's gonna cook it just right, just like
just right. Not too long, just right. Got to get that sweet spot.
Yauchi, you were telling me how many units you had. Tell everybody else.
Yeah, I've been preparing for next, and I did hit like 4.2 or 4.3 billion. It seems to be a max at that point. It's an odd number, but I can't make any more at this point.
Wow. And you've got everything you need, S-class stuff, everything?
I've got everything I need except I have an A-class freighter. I'm looking for an S-class freighter. I'm not. The difference is really small. Like mine is a 29 or 28% to the hyperdrive, where I think a normal or an average S is like 39, 40. So I'm in good shape.
Very awesome, dude. Very awesome. I want to make an announcement to Patreon supporters. The back door's open. Don't take that the wrong way. But it is open. So anybody that's a Patreon supporter that's got the access, just come right on in if you want to. And if you are a Patreon supporter and I haven't given you that access, yell at me. Yell at me vigorously. Not violently. Just like my father would. Just yell at me. And I'll get that fixed. So let's take a look at the chat. Let's see.
I feel like everyone in the chat has more money in No Man's Sky than I do. I have like 200,000 credits. I spent it all on my exosuit cargo. I had a lot of I thought I had a lot. It was like, I think the most I've had is like maybe 3 million, which is like chump change. Like it's literally chump change compared to these other guys that are playing.
I've never heard of Dark Fox, but he's muted. So I don't know. Sometimes
he might be related to Star Fox. Have you heard of Star Fox, Cobra?
I did. I still never seen that trailer.
Trailer for Star Fox?
Yeah.
Like
the new trailer.
The new Star Fox.
Yes.
I haven't seen it either. I know he's coming to Smash Bros, but I haven't seen like the new Star Fox game that's coming out.
Let's get that's an interesting name. Let's get Jimothy on the call here.
Jimothy,
how you doing, buddy? You've been raptured into the subcast room.
Oh God, no.
Yes.
What's going on?
Nothing much, buddy. Nothing much. Getting the show started, talking about I don't know. I'm curious to find out what people are doing to get ready for next inside the game.
You're asking me or just
yeah. Or you could talk about whatever's on your mind, dude.
Actually, I've been doing I spent all of today doing this. I was one of the items are I'm trying to find it in my inventory. Stasis device.
Yeah.
Freaking 18 million. I've been trying to find all the recipes for there's an entire tree of stuff that goes into it. I've just got all the recipes and I've broken it down to base materials so I can just figure out need this, need that, need this, and that basically equates to 18 mil.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
here I am just doing something easy like farming circuit boards.
Yeah, no, the circuit board farm is easy. And I was thinking about doing that, and I was like, you know what? Screw that. I'm gonna be extra.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? I mean, why not? You're going to be doing it, spending the time. May as well just go the whole way with it.
Especially like, I mean, I'm hoping that later on, like when next drops, if my inventory stays, I don't know if they're doing like a full reset or like a partial reset or something. I like I said, not a clue what's gonna change, but
well,
hopefully, if I keep all these recipes. Oh, sorry.
I see a lot. No, I see a lot of comments on the channel about the reset, and they're like, "Why are you getting units? They're going to reset it anyway." I would like to, just based upon what we know, and this is what I'm basing this on, is the two resets that we've had. The only thing that's changed were the planets. Everything else has stayed the same as far as like your units and your starships and things like that. Even your base is still there. Sometimes it's glitched into a mountain, or you were on a tropical planet. Now you're on a disgusting, rotten planet.
The hub. What was that? The old hub?
Oh, I thought you said, or you end up in a hub.
No.
Never mind. That's a joke.
Nah, I remember what happened to like the old hub. It got turned into like some like winter wasteland.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So what was I saying before this? I was saying something about the 18 mil, whatever. I was saying, right, if we're really doing all the multiplayer and community stuff, I want to be able to like have this interconnected thing of like, I want to go from this farm to that farm to this farm, or maybe just all of them in one giant base of farming all the materials specific for this, like, really complex product. So we could start, it could start being easy to do this thing.
Okay.
Like this would be the new circuit boards.
Guys, is Taco getting out of hand in the chat? I mean, I don't want people leaving the Atlas room if Taco's getting out of hand.
Are people actually leaving Taco?
I gotta make a moderator real quick. Hold on.
Oh boy.
I wouldn't mind moderating.
Okay.
Actually, I think that dude's pretty funny.
Taco is the best. Liquid explosives aren't bad for farming, says all dudes.
Oh yeah, no.
Liquid explosives.
Anything above 1 million is not bad for farming. And this is just above 1 million, like 500. But like, I don't know if I want. I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna go for the hardest product because, like, I just want to see how, like, where the challenge is. Like, what products do I and do I not have access to, and how far would I be to get them? Kind of like spam it.
My farm consists of maybe like 6 plants, and I literally have 6 plants. I haven't quite figured out how to build my farm yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there.
Because like there's a whole list, and half the stuff there is gases, which is gonna be an issue. Like, what is it for one of these things for one stasis device? I'm sorry if it's gonna be a mouthful, but do you guys want me to read the whole list? Because it's actually
Let me give a shout out to Adzaloni in the chat here and Andrew. Adzaloni, thank you so much for donating to the super chat, dude. Yelling Kota, the Cult of the Atlas. And thank you, Andrew, for subscribing and becoming a Cobra and joining the Cult of the Atlas. Guys, there is a cult. It's a Facebook group. Got a lot of people in there. We're planning our hub and everything. So if you'd like to help us plan that hub, go ahead and click the link down below, the Facebook link, the Cult of the Atlas, and join us and help us out. Semtex, could you pop into the Atlas 102.5 FM room and see what's going on, please?
I'd like to echo a comment that a couple people in the chat have made here recently, and that is if you upgrade your scanner, you can make that can supplement your income quite a lot and quite easily. I mean, there's some planets where you might land, hop out of your ship, and you can easily scan, 3 to 5 different species. And if
the
it's
really good scanners, they give you like 1 million, I think, right, per scan.
If upgraded correctly, the max I've ever seen for one scan on a creature is 316,000. But maybe I don't have my scanner upgraded.
That's a lot of cheddar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you're going to have to be going around from planet to planet anyway, especially if you're going to do something very complex like I forget the name of it, but
Stasis
the
device.
stasis device. Yeah, because you're going to have to go to different planets, and doing that along the way is really going to help supplement that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and read off that list, dude. Sorry.
All right. 500 nitrogen, 275 carbon, 500 radon, 125 iridium, 125 emerald, 125 iridium, 125 iron, 125 gold, 500 sulfurine, and then 200 solarium, 350 frost crystal, 100 cactus flesh, 200 star bulb, 50 copperite, and 400 gamma root.
God.
So basically, you gotta pick a system that has like 7 planets and just kind of pop back and forth.
Yep.
Ain't nobody got time for that. No, I'm just joking.
I don't know. The way I'm thinking, like, I had to do a reset because I uninstalled Rayrod and it messed up my game because I did it wrong. So this is my new save. So I'm thinking about, I'm gonna get all the glyphs, gonna like go onto the Reddit, browse for a little while, find the farms for everything I need.
Yeah.
And just, if I go portal to portal to portal to portal, just back and forth, by the time I hit like the 5th portal or the 5th farm, the first farm would reset. So I'll just be able to kind of endlessly spam it.
Awesome. Very awesome. I'm new to the farming and everything. Do people have a farm for that?
Oh yeah. That's actually like what like half the stuff that's going on in the Reddit is like, hey, check out my farm I just built, like, specifically designed so every inch of property is designed to like maximize output of this specific thing, and everyone's doing different things, so you always, like, a lot of people post on it, so you can just check to see something and it's like, hey, wait, that's a resource I can spam as well.
Give a big shout out to Jay Wilsey in the chat as a cult member. So awesome to see you there, buddy.
Woo!
What was that? That was
is
like
that the hype
really
train
cool.
whistle?
Yeah,
that was so cool. Who did that?
Me.
Jimothy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have you on the show. You're my soundboard.
That wasn't a soundboard. I literally just have a train whistle and that's it.
Oh, you got a train whistle.
Nice.
I love this show.
So I told you, Cobra, when you don't plan what's supposed to happen, great things happen.
Yes, exactly. I gotta get one of those. I gotta get one of those.
Do you go into Discords like with just randoms a lot? I mean, I'm sure this is part of one, but I mean, like, other Discords that you don't run, like you just hop in random chats and just talk to people.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised the amount of people that do have these things. Like,
for Discord?
I joined the game Holdfast?
No.
It's
Sounds
like
familiar.
It's like 200-man servers, Napoleonic Wars, so it's all muskets. It's actually pretty funny because, like, you take like 12 seconds to reload, and in between, you and some guy on the French team are just screaming at each other like, yeah, you're gonna die as soon as I reload this musket. So, like, not the best in terms of like intense action, but like hilarious because 200 people that all use VoIP, and it actually gets like some pretty funny results. Anyway, I get distracted. I joined a group for that, and the guy who introduced me to it, they like, whenever they welcome a new member, they always go, someone has a train whistle. The guy Vito, he had one, and they inspired, like, that was inspiration for me to get one. And then so on, the chain continued until like now half the guys in that channel have one.
That's awesome. And you know what? You've inspired me to go find one too.
Yeah. Actually, if I can find this thing, I got it on Amazon. If I can find the link again, I'll definitely message you it.
Oh, definitely, dude. Yeah.
Some of them suck. Like, I found an old one from like my childhood, obsessed with trains, and like that one, like it made like this like ear-piercingly high-pitched, like I think it was more of a trench whistle than a train whistle.
You were obsessed with trains when you were little?
Oh yeah, totally.
I think I was too. I can't remember though. I think it was fire trucks was my thing when I was a little kid. Fire trucks. We're gonna get Lurigan on here because I think it was on the show maybe once or twice. Trying to pick people that I haven't seen or rarely see. And then I'm gonna get all the regulars on that are in there that have come on here quite a bit. Lorigan, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, mate, how you doing?
Hey, man, I'm glad to have you on the show, dude.
What's been happening? I've been away for a while.
Have you? Where have you been?
Just had a holiday in New Zealand. So yeah, just.
I wish I had a holiday in New Zealand.
Yeah, it was nice. It's a beautiful country.
I just took a vacation,
Lord of the
and
Rings?
I just took a
Yeah, Lord of
vacation,
the
and I
Rings,
was
yeah.
stuck here in Midwest in the United States. Nothing exciting.
Wow. I don't know. Well, that's still on my bucket list to go to the US.
Oh no, cross it off, dude. Cross it off. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that bad, Cobra.
You want to go see an alley? Do you want to go see what do you want to see, man?
That sounded vaguely like a threat. You want to go see an alley?
You're gonna need that whistle, man.
Cobra in a dark alley. Yeah.
Oh, I've been in a few.
Like you just get this anonymous email, like with some like Google, like this Google Map coordinates. You punch it in. It's like some alley in New York. You travel to it. You end up there, and you just hear, like, you just stand there, and all of a sudden you hear echoing from everywhere, the cult of the Atlas.
Yes. Lorigan,
Yeah.
what do you have you been playing No Man's Sky lately, or have you been too busy having
I've,
an awesome time in New Zealand?
I had a session yesterday or the day before. Yeah, a couple of days ago, I had a session. Yeah, I'm just getting worried about the next update. Like, you know, if I should continue playing. I've been doing the lore a lot, and I think I've finished the lore except for the going to the center of the galaxy, which I sort of don't want to do.
Right, yeah. So how are you doing on units and S-class things, and why are you afraid to keep going?
Well, I'm just afraid that, like, I know it's like the other previous updates, you know, you've kept all your stuff except it just sort of resets the universes and
Right.
but I don't know. It just seems like I'm still wondering about the whole multiplayer aspect. If it's going to be a separate mode, if it's going to be a new save, or yeah. If that's the case, then it shouldn't be a problem. And like you've got your separate save, but yeah.
Well, think about this. What if it is a new save and you could bring your character over to it?
Yeah, but maybe because of the whole, you know, when you create your avatar and everything, maybe that's like you sort of, I don't know, you probably can't do that. Like, I wonder if it's like you start your whole new avatar and all that. That's probably why you have to start again. Maybe, I don't know.
Possibly. I don't know. I think, you know, with the current version of the game that we've got multiplayer in every single mode right now, and I don't see them changing that.
They just get rid of the wisps and you have your avatar pretty much. Is what we
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of other functionality too. But yeah, I don't see them making everybody restart for multiplayer. I really think we're going to see maybe a toggle on off for PvP or friendly fire, and it might have a timer. I think that would be fair, so that way somebody can't shoot you and then turn it on or turn it off or whatever. And yeah, I mean, that would be the simplest solution.
Yeah, I'm pro PvP, but because it's, well, in this universe anyway, because, you know, it's such a large universe. You know, you don't have to be, you know, if they were like, say, if it's going to be the whole hub aspect, then, you know, with all rules and people would just, you know, role play and all that kind of stuff and say, you know, you can't do this, don't attack here in this area or whatever. You know, I think it's going to be part of the game. I think, you know, I prefer it to be more sort of managed by the people, by us, you know, the community.
Oh yeah,
In a sense.
yeah.
I think it's better for
Yeah,
role
me
play
too,
and
me
things
too.
like that. So yeah, as long as they put a bounty hunter, you know, you can put your credits up and say put on bounties for certain things, be a nuisance and things like that. That'll be great.
I agree. I totally agree. What did you think about the video uploaded today with colonies? And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because even if it's not a hub feature, the fact that, you know, look what we've done with the hubs with no features at all, right? Like no in-game feature. And now we've got the chance to build multiple bases, colonies, complex colonies. And if it's not a feature for the hubs, we could definitely use it as a tool.
Exactly. No, exactly. Oh, I'm very excited for that. Like, that's and the whole what I love about No Man's Sky is in a sense there's space tourism. You know, you want to
Yeah.
go visit other people's bases and imagine like colonies and visit other cities and things like that. And is it because that video that you put up with Sean Murray saying how that you were talking about complex colonies and how on multiple planets in a system, so that in a sense, like the whole hub, that's the whole hub integration is pretty much there. You might not be able to put your name of the hub in some certain user interface or something like that, but it's still, because if there's going to be bases or colonies on multiple planets on the same system, that would be great.
Yeah, it would be. We got Yauch in the chat saying the ultimate gag gift for Cobra would be a Gek action figure or a Gek bobblehead for Cobra's car. You know what I would do with that if that was given to me? I'd make this little mini news and I would hang it from the rearview mirror, right around the neck.
That's too funny.
That'd be great.
You have a problem with the Gek?
Yeah, I don't like the Gek. I hate the Gek.
That's fair.
Don't get him started, man. Don't get him started.
We got Zeke joining the show. Zeke, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Cobra, what's up, man?
Not much. How's the Atlas room? Is it chaotic?
Oh, I sent you a message on Facebook. Yeah, it's pretty chaotic right now.
A plea for help.
Is it? And okay, is it brony stuff again?
No.
Is it
No,
flat
far
Earth
from
stuff?
it.
Is it flat Earth?
Far from it. More down to earth.
More. Is it taco?
No comment.
It's taco. Nailed it. We nailed it. It's taco.
I figured that would be your first question.
Yeah, that would have been my first guess.
It wasn't that bad when I was in there. It was just Semtech sort of
Yes.
Since there's two new people in chat, I gotta do this again.
heart-to-heart talk.
There you go.
Sem is working on it, but he's in a pretty dark place right now.
So it's serious.
I think so.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I think there was a bit of
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay, hold on a second here. I'm trying to get some Semtex. Guys, I want to talk about the computer in case you're just showing up. I think we got enough to get a new computer in July, right at the beginning of July. So I'm going to give a big statement on that. And I'll be making an official thank you video here soon. As soon as we get the computer, I'm going to do one of those YouTuber unboxing videos or something. Imagine Cobra doing one of those.
Man.
Upgrade gear?
I'm hyped already, man. Oh, buddy.
Here, hold on. If you can check your Discord for a second, I'm sending you a thing. That's the wooden train whistle. I found it.
Okay, awesome. Very awesome. And I can't play the game currently at the same time as I'm streaming. It's just not going to work out. So big shout out to Semtex. I'm going to use Semtex as one of his Let's Plays on No Man's Sky. He's an amazing dude. Go subscribe him. I'm about to play one of his 4-hour streams, almost 5-hour streams. So definitely a lot of content over there with Semtex and for No Man's Sky and stuff like that. So let me see if I can get this organized. Zeke, how you doing, buddy?
I'm fine, man. I'm fine. Things are going good. I had to restart my save, but I just got my second glyph, so I'm taking off down to the top of Galaxy Glyph Quest and gonna pick all those other glyphs up so I can, hit the ground running, get through the galaxy, go visit some people.
Awesome,
All
very
kinds
awesome
of fun stuff.
Okay, there you go. There's Semtex. Go check him out, guys. And Semtex, say hi in the chat if you can hear me. Yeah, man, I've been doing a lot of farming and stuff like that. I'm up to quite a bit units.
Good.
Got my exotic S-class ship, but I just bought it. You know what I noticed? As soon as I bought that ship, a lot of exotics started showing up.
It's typically how it works.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. I think it's almost by design. You know, like each time you upgrade, you start getting better choices. So that's one of the reasons why I bought it. Actually, I didn't even buy it. Like the S-class fighter that I had was more expensive than the exotic, so it was free.
Oh, nice. Oh, here you go. Speaking of buying expensive stuff, get yourself a hauler, an expensive hauler, and you can use it to free trade just about any ship.
Yeah, the reason being is the number of slots that a ship has greatly weighs into or factors into the value. That's probably why your fighter was worth more, is because it was probably had a lot more slots than your exotic.
I see. Yeah.
But
go ahead.
You can, let's say you fly into a space station, right? And you have this hauler with you, and it's worth several 100 million units or whatever. You can go up to a ship that you like, purchase it, go to your freighter, drop it off, pick up a crappy ship that you have on your freighter, fly back, get your hauler back. Because it stays there after you've purchased something else.
You know what? My ship today, I was going to do that with my S-class fighter. It disappeared.
Oh, no. Okay, so sometimes it does disappear.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, I was pissed. My wife was sitting next to me, and I'm like, "It'll be there. Watch, it'll be there." And it wasn't. It was gone. I'm like,
man,
he's getting choked up talking about it.
Yeah.
I can say though it does work sometimes. I've been able to get a good couple ships that way, but I suppose sometimes it doesn't.
The show started late was because of that. Don't like it. You had to pull stuff together. He's just having a breakdown.
I want to give a big thank you to James Seeker in the chat, in the donating to the super chat there, buddy, saying hi, Cobra. How you doing, James? Big shout out to you, dude. Thank you, buddy. Hashtag James. There you go. Gosh, that's awesome. Awesome stuff, dude. We're gonna get Wicked Thorn on the call here. We're gonna rapture Wicked Thorn. Wicked Thorn, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, not much. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, man. Doing great. Overslept a little. The show started a little bit late, but we're here. We're here.
Hey, I've worked the graveyard shift. Trust me, I know what oversleeping is like with that.
Yeah, it's like on my days off
for over a decade.
Yeah, like on your days off when you're working third shift, you come home and you're like, okay, well, this is the day to do stuff, so you can't go to bed yet. And then all of a sudden you realize you've stayed up. You're now on your 36th hour straight, no sleep, and you're still doing stuff. You're on zombie mode. I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Some of the worst shifts I ever pulled were like 18 to 20-hour nights, and then I have to do reports afterwards. By the time I'm done with the reports, I've got to go to work in 3 hours. It's like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. So what's on your mind, dude? What brings you on?
Oh, not much. You're asking about how people are prepping for next and all that. I did some farming. I set myself up, did a nice little living glass thing.
Okay.
I stopped at about 1.7 billion. It's like, that's enough.
Wow.
Yeah, it probably will be enough. Yeah.
Anything with billion in it should be fine.
And lately I've been thinking, maybe I'll just hop around to the different monoliths and whatnot, finish up the languages and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Get them all done, that sort of thing. I really, what I did with when it first came out is I spent 60 to 90 hours per system learning all the words from everything, including the Atlas, before I even did the Atlas path, because I just had to know what it said.
Right. James in chat's asking if I got my new PC. No, I have to wait to get one more payment, YouTube payment, and then we can get it. So that'd be like
need
the
a new
first
computer. You've treated that thing rough. Or maybe your cat treated that thing rough.
Oh, this poor thing. Yeah. Well, to my defense, the first day that I got it back and I plugged the Elgato into it, it shut off. I didn't know why. And then, like, when I played Planet Nomads, like, I covered that game. I interviewed those developers. And then when their game came out, I didn't play it. And not because I don't like it. And I felt really bad. Like, I was, they were on my show like half a dozen times.
I know. I listened to most of those casts. It was a lot of fun to listen to.
Yeah.
Then I got to watch Gaming Mike and then play it. It's like, well, why am I not watching Cobra doing his Mr. Magoo and Nomad and Planet Nomads?
I couldn't. When I would run Planet Nomads, it would shut off. And you should have seen me. I was trying to, that's just me trying to record, not even stream. I was just recording and the computer would shut off. And I'm like, now what's going on here, man? And so as the years went by, it just got worse and worse, to where now it could barely stream without shutting off. And
how old's the computer?
Huh?
How old's the computer?
I bought this computer just right before No Man's Sky came out.
Oh, wow. Only 2 years? It's already shut down?
Yeah. Well,
did you switch out any of the parts? Because that can be like, my computer's been acting up. I think it's because of the power supply. Like,
oh yeah, I'm touching my power supply right now. It is hot. It's almost like you can't keep your hand on it for too long.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it's. Oof.
I mean, are you sure it's not just some part you can change out?
I don't know. It's not just that gets hot. The hard drive gets real super hot. The graphics card gets real super hot. And you start smelling plastic.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad
PC. You bad PC. Since day one.
That just sounds like a bad.
I have to go, everybody. Have a good night, everybody.
Okay, you too, bud. Take care, man.
Have a great night.
Thanks.
All right, bye, bro.
Sounds like your power supply is maybe putting out too many amps. Or there's some resistance somewhere that's causing it to build up heat.
Yeah, we
but
were.
I'm the wrong person to tell you anything about it. I'm very technically reclined.
When Zane was on, we had a long talk about it afterwards, and about the power supply and stuff like that. So, yeah, Cobra, definitely got to get that checked out.
Well, let's go ahead and quit talking about the computer because I don't want it to shut off. And
you don't want to hear.
You might make it angry. You might make it angry.
I think so. Yeah, it's connected to Google. It's connected to Siri can talk to it. You know what I mean? Like what was that? What's that other woman?
Skynet.
Alexa, the other woman. Yeah, she could talk to it. I mean, these things are all live, dude. We just don't know it yet. They're gonna destroy us all. The attack of the computers.
I was texting Cobra, right, about his new PC and about ones he should get. And then I get on my Facebook and suddenly all these ads for PC start showing up. I'm like,
yeah, dude, that's crazy.
It's like freaking me out. I'm like,
we're going to wake up and we're all going to die because it's going to be night of the living computers.
It does that. And it's not just like PCs. I can prove it listens because I was talking like last year. I was talking with a friend about what I want to do for Halloween because it was close to then. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pull a full suit of knight armor. Just but not like some costume. I'm gonna pull like metal, and I'm just gonna drag it around with me for the entire day because why wouldn't I? And then I pop on my computer, and the first thing I see is some pop-up ad for some LARP website for when they're selling all the medieval gear and
oh good grief,
swords and armor and stuff. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, you know what's really creepy? Me and my wife were sitting here talking about something. I can't remember what it was. And this happened more than once. We were talking about getting something, and I went over to Google and I type in the first letter, and it how it has that little drop down box of suggestions. It was the first one with one dang letter. I looked at her and I'm like, "That's creepy. That's creepy." And it happened one other time too.
Yeah, I think as creepy as it is, I feel like I'm sure bothered by it, but there's this equally balancing force of, man, isn't that convenient?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. As creepy as it is, I'm like, wow, that really makes my life very easy. Thank
you. Yeah. You're pretty scary, but that was easy. Thanks. we're gonna get a couple more Cobras on here. We got Dark Fox is unmuted, so let's go ahead and get Dark Fox in here. Dark Fox, how you doing, buddy?
Man? Hey, how's it going, dude?
It's going good, man. Yeah,
quick.
you got raptured. I was waiting for you to get unmuted.
Yeah, sorry. I decided. I guess I got a minute to chat for a sec. So I've been following your show, dude, for like 2.5 years.
Oh wow, thank you.
And most of the time, you know, I don't know. I think your last show, you were saying that you know, these shows are starting to get 2 and 3 and 4 hours, and you're trying to shorten them down. And I'm thinking to myself, don't do that, because I drive a lot for work and I listen to you as a podcast after the fact. I'm driving. So, you know, if I'm driving all day, I can span a 4-hour show out all day. I have something to listen to in the car.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, but with Next coming out, all the crazy hype, I've really been listening to everything. I decided I wanted to start. One, I've been listening to your free content for 2.5 years. I wanted to start supporting you. And then I want to start being more involved. So I'm here.
Thank you.
What's up, guys?
Thank you, bud. I appreciate that. Yeah, the longer stuff, it's not going to stop. Like the subcasts. Here's a little secret. This is my favorite thing to do on the channel. Like, if you noticed, I've been doing it a lot more. I got to be careful, because I don't want to feel like I can get away with only subcasts. That's it. You know what I mean?
Right, of course.
Yeah, I mean, the shorter videos, I got to do those as well. And I feel like I've kind of, I love coming online and interacting with people I've never spoken to before, or interacting with people that I met through the community that I enjoy talking to. It's more engaging to do this than
for sure.
sit alone in a room and edit a video.
So
it's easier on you altogether, because you don't have to worry about something going up in smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too. So earlier, we were talking about like security and like different ways they're going to. I think this might have gotten brought up once, but I think one of the most simplest ways to like stop or mitigate a little bit of PvP is, you know, like how the Galactic Hub has like, and I'm going to butcher the name here, but we're going to do it anyways. The Roanoke Expanse, or it has the different expanses, the different like areas of space. It's not the whole galaxy. It's just, you know, the different areas. I think that like if they have like so I think y'all have mentioned EVE Online before, but if they like take all those different expanses and have like a high security space, a medium security space, and like a no security space, and then like if you attack another player in high security space, tons and tons of like AI will come at you and destroy you really quickly. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I've been really thinking about that. Like I feel like that would be one of the easiest ways they could implement it. I'm just.
I'm with you. I think that'd be great. Yeah.
Because if you wanted to live in low security space and be PvP all the time, you could do that. And if you wanted to live in higher security and start a hub like the Galactic Hub, that, you know, you could do that.
That's a good idea, dude. It's real immersive too.
Yeah, for sure. And so and then like if you're in like medium security space, if you attack another player, maybe it takes like a full minute before backup arrives versus 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot like EVE Online, but I think that if they split it up right, it could be doable.
Brandon Middlespine in the chat says, as much as I love this channel, you post too much No Man's Sky content in such a small period of time. It's watering down the hype for No Man's Sky Next. We need more variety in games like you used to have. I agree to a certain point, Brandon. I think I do need to go back to covering more indie games, because there's a lot I want to talk about. Starfield. There's a lot that I want to talk about. Cyberpunk, and a lot of other games too. So I just, you know, it's kind of strange being a No Man's Sky centric channel, and when you upload something, I'm afraid, okay, people are going to get a notification. They think it's about Next, but are they going to be upset and pissed off if it's not? You know what I mean? So
I doubt it.
Ultimately, we don't necessarily watch your channel for the content. We watch it. So that's just is what it is, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Listen to the subcast. There's just some voice going in the background instead of like the depressing darkness that is my home.
I would listen to Cobra talk about toast. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you just read the phone book and we'll just sit back and relax?
Read the phone book. Do they still make those?
Yes, they do.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's called.
They do work at the house.
I haven't seen one in years.
Dude, I got delivered one to my house, and I was like,
oh
what,
my
what
gosh.
is this?
Oh my
I'm
gosh, that's
sure
crazy.
if you did some looking around, you could find one that is like up to date.
I use it
Wow.
as a
Because, like,
doorstop.
I mean, that kind of like borders on like a sort of government record. So I'd imagine they're kind of important.
Yeah, yeah. So for Brandon there, yes, I do want to start that. I just got to organize it in such a way to where people they expect it, like they know it's coming, like a certain day where maybe we do this, maybe we get on the show and we start talking about Starfield and other games like that. Or maybe, and then I could take and clip some of that stuff and make smaller edited videos. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I agree with you, Brandon. I think we need to go back to doing that. So thank you.
Why the No Man's Sky part of this section ends now?
Well, once you get your computer replaced and updated.
Welcome, gentlemen, to the Minecraft song.
You should be able to start doing that again. I think limiting what you're doing with PC wise right now is a smart thing. Less
Right.
wear and tear altogether.
Yeah, very true, very true. We're gonna get to somebody
coming out. Yes,
huh?
All the games, of course.
We're gonna get somebody I've never seen before. It's Cybe Gypsy, if I'm saying that right. So
Kiki Pikachu also would like to come on.
all right, okay, we'll get him on. Gypsy, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Doing great. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, man. What's on your mind tonight?
Well, first of all, I am unbelievably excited that I've been raptured. I've been wanting to be raptured for the longest.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome, dude. And I'm happy. I couldn't be more happy to have you on the show, dude.
But what's been on my mind is I've been actually wanting to start a YouTube channel, and I want to get people's opinions about my idea. So I actually wanted to do like a documentary kind of style where I talk about the animals in No Man's Sky and explain how they're able to survive on the planet.
Oh, I would watch that in a heartbeat if you do that, man.
Be awesome.
Like a National Geographic type No Man's Sky show.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that sounds like a good idea.
Call
The only issue I can see is that
Universal Geographic.
they're very you're gonna see some repetitive things, so eventually you're gonna have to kind of work around that. So otherwise, it sounds like actually like a foolproof plan. Oh yeah, maybe the generation spawn.
Like the Crocodile Hunter No Man's Sky edition.
Oh, man.
Join me.
I was
We got
thinking
ourselves
Jeff
quite a
Corwin
late,
personally.
isn't it,
Dude, you got to do that, man.
meter tall dog person. I'm a wrestle it.
Instead of man versus wild, it's man versus space. Do it.
I'm on it.
That would
I'm
be
glad to hear
awesome.
that.
That sounds great.
Right,
And it's
right
natural.
over there, we see primitive Gek. We're gonna put it in a hole.
Gypsy, the Gek Hunter.
This is extremely dangerous. You never want to do this. I'm gonna go.
Stay
grab
away from the beak. Dude,
No.
get near the beak.
No, this
Smell might
is a
put you off.
multi-tool.
It tastes great.
highly venomous. Could kill an elephant in one bite. I'm gonna go.
Guys, I see Semtex and Smurd, and I see, if you're a Patreon supporter, you guys just come right into the subcast room. You don't need to ask. Just
You got the
jump right in.
power.
Yeah, but you haven't unlocked it for me, so I had to wait.
Who's this?
Dark Fox.
Dark Fox. You're a Patreon supporter?
Yeah, it's Michael Rogers is the name. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hang on a second. I'll fix that right now. Fixed.
Shameful. Look what you've
All
done.
fixed.
No sweat, man. I just it was just funny.
All right, guys. I got to get headed on. Good night, guys. Good night, everybody.
Okay, Zeke.
All right.
Take care,
All right,
bud.
see you.
Thanks for
Rest
popping in,
well
man.
and dream deep, Safe.
Good night, man.
All righty, man. Don't get
Have
stuck
a good
nowhere.
Godspeed.
Don't be a dreamer.
I always dream.
We're gonna get Snow Obsidian in here, and then I'm gonna get Fluxion. Snow, what is going on, bud?
Hey guys. Oh man, ow, back, ow. Sorry, it's just I've been laying in a very bad position.
Cobra,
for
you
my
killed
back,
him.
sorry.
Look what you've done.
It's all my fault, I guess, right?
Well, you
Sorry,
slammed him
Snow.
into the
Sorry,
wall.
buddy.
What do you expect?
It's okay. It's just I had to get up, so it's alright. I had to do it anyway.
Welcome to
So,
the murder cast.
So you had to get up and answer the phone anyways.
Where's
We
the whistle?
understand.
Oh, the whistle. All right.
There you go.
There we go. There we go.
Wait, how come I didn't get a whistle?
Cue the whistle.
Because I'm
You
special.
have to be worthy. You have to be worthy.
Oh! I hope
I
there's
heard it.
PvP
I heard
now,
the whistle.
buddy. No, I just messed it.
We stepped
Oh
on
no!
the whistle. I
You're
heard
gonna
it.
say, declare war on me. I have a faction. I have 10 people now. I just got 10.
I
just
could
got
just
my
see him
10th guy
taking out
today.
someone and him blowing after every kill.
Did you say declare war on me?
Do it.
1v1 me, bro.
1v1 me on Rust. Not the MW2 map. There's a planet. It's called Rust. Meet me there, and we'll just shoot laser at each other until someone drops.
With a train whistle.
If you don't stop talking smack, I'm gonna prey on you to survive.
Or something like that.
So is this in the style
He
of
knows
the
your portal address.
monks that you're going to pray, or is it,
War starts because of lack of train whistle.
a train
We
whistle?
got-
Well, I
we
guess
got
it's better
Flux.
than
Yeah,
that
I'm
than
sorry,
Ortiz Dancing.
Flux Ion.
Hey,
How you doing, buddy?
Chatting to chaos.
good.
I butchered your name. Fluxion?
Yeah.
All right, I did something right. How about that?
Fluxion.
1 point for Cobra. Can I get a whistle?
All right.
All right, there we go.
This is all I'm here for. I'm here for the whistle, and then
It's freaking
once he
awesome. I
gets-
love it.
Once he gets his own, I'm never allowed back in chat because I'm not. I serve no more purpose.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
well,
not true. That's not true.
No, I'll have to
Once
up my
you
game.
just have to change the whistle to a foghorn. That's all.
The second a foghorn, a slide,
I can just see
I just got
Cobra
up my
spending the
game when
wrong
you got a
button
train
on-
whistle.
on a train whistle. He's like, screw the PC. I got to give me one of these whistles.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go to some bait and tackle shop and get one of those big boat whistles and just blow that every time, huh? Fluxion, what's on your mind, buddy?
Nothing much.
What are you doing to get ready for next? Are you building up units, or are you already set up and just waiting?
I'm just waiting.
So you got everything at S-class stuff and all that, or are you one of those people that are gonna start over?
I'm gonna start all over again.
That's good. You know, a lot of people saying they're going to start over.
I'm going to.
I mean, it is.
It sounds like a good
pretty
idea.
serious
Like-
reset. So
Especially if they're going to update the lore and stuff like that. I'll probably.
Oh
just
yeah,
do it
especially
again.
you're gonna want to like redo the campaign, probably do whatever they've changed there. Of course, you have to kind of explore everything again. Maybe like do everything differently.
Do you think they're going to have a little bit of the campaign that you have to go through before you can access like multiplayer features?
I think that's maybe that actually sounds not like a bad idea.
Because it's a little bit. You have to work a little bit to get your ship off the planet. Then you have to work a little bit to be able to jump to a system.
Work a little bit to see other people. Yeah.
But think about the hoops that you have to. I mean, yeah, there's an easy way to do it, but it's still a little bit of a drag. Get like all the glyphs so you can use the portals. For new Xbox players, I don't see that being a good idea to make them go through all those hoops to.
Yeah, you gotta make it like an
agree.
easy introduction for people who are new to the game.
I think they're going to keep it where when you're new to the game, you first have to. They want people to. There's no way Sean Murray doesn't want people to experience like, guys. I know y'all all do this the same way I do, but I remember the moment I woke up. I know exactly what my first planet looks like. I remember the hill. I remember everything about the details. I was so in awe. And he doesn't want people to lose that one moment of feeling. I feel like maybe the multiplayer feature will just become automatically available once you get to your first space station. Like you have to get off planet first. And then from maybe in the space station, you can link up with all your buddies and teleport around or however.
See, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Right.
Yeah, like not a big step. Like
No,
something
it's
you
not
wouldn't
a big
even
step.
notice.
No, yeah, 30, 40 minutes into the game, and you can then you can start playing with your friends. But I would hate for all the new players from Xbox to join our community and not get to experience that first 30 minutes. If I could ever go back to my new planet, I would. But it's so far down the list, I think it disappeared.
My best memories are from my survival series.
Yeah.
Like I can't explain it, and it doesn't feel the same today as it did back then. I don't know what's different. It just I don't know. I think a lot of the planets changed dramatically when they added the exocraft. And I think they were a lot cooler back then because there were a lot more ups and downs. I remember being on this planet that had these really tall hills all over the place, and they went so far down, like I think to the dig point in the planet, right? And all the way down was purple grass on the walls. And it just looked so beautiful. And that planet would not have worked with an exocraft. Like you wouldn't even be able to just forget it. You wouldn't be, you couldn't use it. And I think that's what it is. I think that's what I miss from the old days.
Exocraft also helps with survivability. So when you're playing survival and you're in one, you're not nearly as scared because you just hop back in your craft.
Yeah.
I've never actually there's only been one instance where I was like scared for my life on a planet, and that was like they had like velociraptor-esque things, and they were absurdly fast, like above the normal. Like you see a fast predator on a planet, this is like double that.
Right.
And they lunged like 10 meters, and I was like, I got jump scared by one of them, and I actually moved away from my chair for a second.
I remember Cobra playing in where he kept dying over and over and over in survival. That's a pretty scary thing to get into.
Oh, the planet that I called Don't Land. Oh, you talk about the first. The first playthrough.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a disaster that was! I was stuck in a death loop.
Yeah, exactly. But if you would have had your exocraft, you would have maybe be able to just hop right into it. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah.
No, he left it so he was very, very low. He could get 3 steps and die. 3 steps.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and also it was a fresh save. You weren't anywhere close to constructing an exocraft.
That was probably the closest I've ever heard you come to losing your cool while trying to stream some or make a video.
Well, that in E3.
I heard so many parental guttural stops. Why you?
Oh, I used to mess with you guys so much. I mess with you guys so much in survival. Like I used to walk by plutonium on purpose to get you guys to yell in the comment section.
Oh, I yelled so much. That really irritated me.
You're like, it's right there. It is right there to your left. Just turn left.
I love it. Oh man,
it's funny.
Did you just add in the occasional? Yeah. Where's all the thaumium? You're standing next to a pile of it. Would you say stuff? Would you say I can't find any thaumium? Just kind of under your breath enough just to screw them?
Oh yeah. I used to run past it on purpose. Yeah, I used to do all kinds of stuff, man. As soon as people I'll admit, the first couple times I was running past it, but then when I started getting better at survival, and I noticed people were yelling in the chat, "Turn left, turn right. Why did you look left? I seen it." Then I'm like, this is gonna be fun.
Well, it was.
Oh yes, this was your return to the mask.
Yeah,
in some ways.
Well, kind of.
But then you're having fun. We were having fun watching it. It's all good.
Yeah,
knowing that most of those videos, 90 to 95% of those videos were probably pure trolling. It's just hilarious.
It was interactive Let's Plays.
Of course, naturally. Whatever you say.
It's like what was it? The Miss Noodle stream. Everyone starts spamming exclamation point left.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We got a couple callers on the show. We got Hooper, but he's got his mic muted, and we just add, huh?
He's not muted on my screen.
Who, Hooper?
Hooper, yeah.
Yeah, he's showing. Can you guys hear him?
Let's see.
I saw a little green circle, but I didn't hear anything. I just don't see him muted.
No, I see him muted.
It could just be an error. It could just be an error on my part.
He's
Watch
muted.
Wait, everyone! I will summon him.
Yeah.
There we go. We also have Macron on, but looks like he's muted and not even wearing headphones. So, but I wanted to pull those guys on because I know Hooper. He's always got a lot of interesting things to say about getting units and things like that. Oh, there he is. Hooper, what's going on, buddy?
I'm muted.
No, we got you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. How you doing, man?
I was hoping I could be a help to somebody. I heard you guys were talking about farming earlier, but am I still there?
Yeah, we can hear you.
The screen said voice not connected, but anyway, I was in the other room listening to Taco talk with them and lost track of what the subject was. But when you were talking about farming, I was hoping I could be of help since I've done a ton of it.
Sure. Let us know
But
what.
I'm not sure what I know that others don't. It's hard to know.
Everybody knows something that somebody else doesn't know.
Well, Hooper, he's a big time farmer. So let's do this. A lot of people have stayed away from farming, me, including me, for the longest time. If someone's wanting to get into a farm to start making some money to get ready for next, what's the easiest, quickest way? What's the kind of quickest farm to do, and how do they go about doing it?
I don't know, because I didn't try to do the easiest and quickest. I went for
Of course you didn't.
Went for the stasis devices and the
Fusion
now I'm
igniter.
drawing a blank.
Fusion
Yes,
igniter.
yes.
Wait, hold on.
I went for the two big ones.
You call them the stasis device easy?
No, I didn't say they were easy. I'm just saying I went for the big ones, which were those two, and I was making ton. I set a goal one time to make 50 of one and 50 of the other, and I did that a couple of times actually.
Oh boy!
But what I did was I ran in sort of a circle. I had I found a system where there was a planet with radon, and there was a planet with sulfurane, and the third one wasn't there in the system. But what I did find was a base on a planet where certain ships would land, and I could always recognize those ships as having 150 radon or nitrogen. Is what I was looking for. 150 nitrogen, and then I would jump off of that trading post down to the ground and go to my one or two devices. What you get the gas things? What do you call harvesters? I would have two of those gathering radon on the planet, for example. Back up, and I'd find another ship that had nitrogen, and after I loaded up a little bit, I'd take off to the other planet that had sulfurine, and I would jump down there. I'd land at that landing or that trading post, go down to the ground, get the sulfurine from those two, and then jump up on the landing pad and buy a little more whatever I could, and then off I'd go back to another place. I kept that cycle going for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's the thing I was working on right now. I made a big list, full checklist that's on my desk. I'm starting with star bulbs, gonna work my way just like whatever the nearest planet is from here. I'm gonna go to whatever resources there. Eventually, I want to do that with like portals. So I'm just gonna like browse the Reddit and find all the farms, like all the farms other people have done. So I'm gonna just show up to like someone's farm, take the stuff, go on to the next farm, take their stuff, and eventually, if I cycle around enough, eventually I come back and the first thing restocked.
There you go. Yeah, farming. I mean, even if you don't even have to do it yourself.
Rule one for farming: use other people's farms.
Yeah. I mean, the community is so massive. There's a video that I have, and it's working now. I've been getting quite a bit of comments saying this doesn't work. You're fake. Like, wait a minute. The servers were messed up, dude. Just go back through the portal again. So now I guess the servers are up and they're good.
No, he's a fake.
And so if you go to that video and you go to the portal address that I give in there, you only need the first two glyphs, and then you can go get all of your glyphs. And then after you got that, which will take you about 60 minutes to drive around and get all the glyphs, they're all marked with comm stations, and so every one of them, all the ones that you need. And
where?
Huh?
Where's that?
In the TOG.
Yeah, it's in a TOG. I got a video called just type in "get glyphs fast Cobra TV," and it'll pop right up. It's got a little comic book version of my face on there.
I have the first two glyphs right now. I was like, oh shoot, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Do you have to go through the missions to get the first glyph?
No. All you gotta do is find a traveler.
Just find a traveler.
Yeah.
So I was doing the missions, and it wanted me to speak to a Corvax guy, and it told me to increase my reputation by 3 times with him. But my reputation with the Corvax is full, so I didn't know how to pass the mission.
No, you don't need to do the missions. All you got to do is just. You ever see one of those travelers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go up to them and ask them for help, or no, ask them where they came from, and you have to pay 100.
100 nanites.
Yeah, 100 nanites, and then they're going to give you a beacon on a planet. Then when you go to that planet, you'll find a gravestone, and that's your first glyph.
There's some glitches to that, however. You
I
can't
will
find
do that now.
if you find a traveler gives you a glyph in the exact same situation. Sorry, let me rephrase that. If you find a different traveler who gives you another gravestone in the exact same place as the first, it won't give you another glyph.
Okay, that makes sense.
Did you find that video? The glyph
Yeah,
video?
I just did. I'm writing down the portal coordinate thing.
Okay, skip the first portion of that video since you already have two of your first two glyphs.
Yeah, I found where you put in the portal, and I'm copying that down. All the locations are marked com stations.
Yes.
All right, but I got all 16 glyphs.
PS4 normal mode.
Oh, damn it!
What are you on?
PC.
Oh, you know what? I think they may have done something on the PC side. The same guys. I have been getting reports of people from PC saying that not all the comm stations are there, but that could have been a server issue. So you might want to check anyway. Just double check.
Hey, you know what? I got nothing better to do. I'm gonna do it.
All right, let's get some more Cobras on here. I don't understand. Semtex is not joining. Why is Semtex my buddy, my brother, my Fortnite?
He's been talking to Truck and Taco.
Oh, okay.
I think he's talking him down.
Trying to, anyways.
Is Taco in trouble again?
I don't know.
No, but
he's on over there.
He's looking for a little help with how people respond. And Taco's, always talking about how crazy he is, and the guy's have to be. You can tone it down a bit.
Right.
Paraphrasing.
I do want to get Brian on the call.
Well, when it comes to farms, I did the real simple, easy thing. I did the living glass farm.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd offer it to the community, but it's an hour drive in the Nomad from the portal. I don't think you want to do that.
Scaffroni in the chat saying it worked for him on PC normal mode.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I made a glass base. I've been wanting to do that for a while, and this last base before the update, I decided to make one that is almost entirely glass cubes. It's beautiful.
That's gotta look awesome.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. We got to Smurd joining the call. Smurd, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How you doing?
Doing good, buddy. You're a Patreon supporter. You're allowed to come in here whenever you want, right?
Yeah, I was just in there talking with Taco and Simtex.
Oh, okay.
Carrying on a conversation.
He was building up the suspense.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster.
It's a roller coaster in there?
Well, no, I mean, it's personal stuff. It's all good. It's nothing wild. Yeah. Just chit chatting.
Yeah, buddy.
Speaking of being a patron and helping you out financially, I've been looking into getting a PayPal account. In fact, I got a new credit card just so I could do that. And then I've kind of decided maybe against PayPal. I'm unsure about it. Is there another way that I can get you some money other than through PayPal?
Yeah, there's a wrong button fund in the description down below.
What about that, like Amazon something, right?
That goes to my PayPal, but you don't have to use PayPal for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like
you can use a credit card to put the money
right.
PayPal, but you don't have to have a PayPal to do it.
Yeah, you don't have to have a PayPal account.
Something like that.
I could just use a credit card.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of not very tech savvy with that sort of thing, and I've been listening to you for almost 4 years now.
Oh my
4 years, and I've never given you a dime. So all that time that I've been listening and getting information from you, I think I'm going to hook you up with a good donation that'll make up for all that time.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Hooper.
Awesome.
Thank you, man. I mean, just the fact that you said you've been listening for 4 years, man, I don't know, cheered me up, dude. Made me feel real good. That's just amazing. When I started this, I never thought I'd ever hear anybody say that.
Oh, you were just a constant stream of information that even though I know you always felt the pressure that maybe you should be on more, be quicker with the information. Since I wasn't really subscribed to anybody else, that was the source of the information. And I knew that if the information was important enough, it didn't matter if I got it right then. I could wait till the next day or even the day after, but I knew it would be there.
Yeah.
So, and I would get a sound just like that on my phone. If you probably just heard that.
That's awesome.
Stop that.
Wait, what phone is that? I've never heard that ringtone.
It's a
Yes,
stupid phone, actually. A lot of people have smartphones, they have a very stupid phone.
I can totally agree.
What's up, Snow?
You have to stop.
Okay, so here's the thing. A couple
Your
things.
phone is just screaming, "Father, feed me." Why?
So I wanted to talk to you, Cobra. A couple things.
Yeah,
First
buddy.
off, I feel totally ashamed of myself because I said to myself I will do the wrong button fun, but I just don't have any money right now.
Don't
And
worry
I
about it,
recently got
dude.
myself an Xbox. So if it's possible, can I do a wrong button fun after you get the PC?
Yeah, don't
Because
worry
I
about
won't
it.
get my
Yeah,
paycheck
no.
until like a couple weeks after you get it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no problem at all, man. No.
Okay,
Don't worry about
and number two then. I've been accepted into the last Jurassic Nomad race. Have
it.
you?
You talk about the one for No Man's Sky Cafe?
Bingo, that one.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to attend it, but I do want to show up. I do want to show up and kind of stream a little bit of it.
I'm gonna stream it.
Wait, what is
don't
it?
know
Is that
what it's gonna
the?
be doing.
That's the one on the. When's
No
the
Man's
date?
Sky Cafe.
It's July 1st.
July 1st.
Yeah.
1 p.m. EST.
Speaking of July 1st, that is the last day that you guys can add submissions for the contest for the Atlas passes and other prizes. One of the other confirmed prizes, I just don't know what we're going to do for this particular prize, but we're going to have a actual press kit from Hello Games. This thing comes with all kinds of stuff. So
like what?
Huh?
Like what? Do you know?
L Plays is putting it up for donation. So he's got a video of it.
Alright. Cool. Yeah, I need to get myself some submissions in as well. Or a submission.
So July 1st, screenshot contest, cosplay
When is the
contest,
con?
fan art contest, fan trailer, stuff like that. Yeah.
What day
So
is the
I
con?
might actually
July
dress
22nd.
up as a Gek. I might be the Gecky Pikachu. I'm not the Geeky Pikachu, I'm the Gecky Pikachu.
Oh my God, dude. That's so wrong. That is so wrong.
You do realize that Cobra's going to try to shoot you then, right?
So Cobra, how does David feel about your feelings about the Gek?
David, I recorded a Revenge of the Survivor the other day, and when I haven't been back into that save for a while because I've been in normal. When I went back, David was gone.
Of course he was. He's heard what you said about the Gek.
I was so heartbroken, man. I'm like, no, David, come back. But yeah, I think he's upset. He left. He moved out, packed his bags, gave me a Dear Gek letter.
Who's David?
Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. Someone else is inviting me to a party chat on PSN, so I'm gonna go.
Okay,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Take care, man.
Take care, Pikachu.
All right.
Thank you,
Bye,
guys.
Brony.
Oh God, my chair just made a loud noise.
Oh my gosh.
So, Cobra, how are you dealing with your brony fans? That's a good question.
This I want to hear. This I want to hear.
Oh, we got a donation, a super chat from Danny. I'm a great fan of Cobra TV. To get a new great fan for his power supply. Thank you so much, buddy. Hashtag Danny in the chat. Thank you, man.
Now
Thank you.
enlighten us.
What?
Well, we want to hear how you getting along with your brony fans. I mean, come on.
Didn't you have a party chat to go to, Snow?
No, I'm afraid not. Although it is almost time for me to go to bed, so yeah, you only got me for a few more minutes.
Hashtag Cobroni.
Oh, God. I can't believe that's a thing. Like in the Cult of the Atlas Facebook group, someone actually posted a picture of a My Little Pony with the Cobra TV logo on his butt.
Oh man!
Oh my gosh!
This is
Well, I
what
did see a couple gifts put in your.
If you have
Discord.
a community, this is what they will do to you.
Yes, yes. It's almost as bad as way back in the day before the game came out. Everybody was calling me Uncle Cobra. I don't know why. I don't know how it fits.
Oh,
or why it
yeah.
fits. Yeah, like every
remember
time
that.
I went online, Uncle Cobra.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head off then.
All right, bye, buddy. Take care, man. Stay safe.
See ya. Yep. Bye.
We're gonna add somebody that I've never seen. What, Hooper?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna add somebody to the chat that I've never seen before. Is Shark something here? It's Shark Landon. You
Oh,
there, buddy?
hello there. Oh,
Hi.
hello. Wow. Oh, wow. I got raptured. Okay.
Yes, you did. You got raptured,
If
buddy.
you
Slammed
if you
into the
sit still,
subcast
the
room.
bruises will fade quickly. The wall's not that hard.
Wow, this is actually kind of surprising because I only just joined the Discord about less than 10 minutes ago.
Awesome, very awesome. What
I
I've been trying to do lately is I've been trying to look for people I don't recognize because I want to get somebody who's maybe going to that room for the first time and try and get them on the show. But it's a pleasure to have you on.
Right. I just want to say one thing. Cobra, I've been watching you since No Man's Sky launched. You've been one of my favorite sources of information. Even after I fell off after the Pathfinder update, I still relatively followed your content, and I just really enjoy what you're doing with the channel.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That makes me feel good, dude. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Have you been getting ready for next?
Sort of. I'm a bit behind. I only just reached the Purge part of the storyline. I've just because I fell off during the Pathfinder update, and I never really truly went into it. So I just barely reached Purge, but I've been trying to keep up with stuff, and I'm really excited for the prospect of colonies. That's probably what's got me most excited is that thought.
Wow. Yeah.
So I've been trying to save up on materials to build, to do stuff with other people.
Yes, but be careful about putting too much time into your base because you might have to move.
Right. True.
But everything else should be okay.
Yeah,
Everything
my
else
base is
should be
very
fine.
rudimentary, but I've just been trying to gather supplies. I bought a freighter. I'm getting it stocked up so I can just move at a moment's notice.
Right.
Your base on your freighter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
True.
Hooper brings up a good point. And somebody like me who has had people, because I'm Cobra, they think it's funny. Like I'm going to sneak over and overwrite his base. It's happened to me before. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the smartest thing for, anybody who doesn't want to have their base overridden is just to make your base in your freighter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I did.
Overrating base thing.
My plan, what I was thinking about doing is right before the update, I'm just going to go find another planet, a new planet, find a base, and start the anything. So all my materials there in the cache, I figured it might be safe that way.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I'm just I'm trying to get stuff for the living glass farm to set up just to get those credits.
Yeah. What's the average price for a freighter?
Yeah. 28 million was I think what I purchased. No, not 28 million. 280 million is what I bought mine for. It had
What class is it?
I think it's C class.
Oh.
Yeah. I wasn't looking for anything too big. I just needed something,
The first freighter I think I ever bought, I think it was 15 million. And this is back when they first added the freighters in. They were super cheap.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think mine was around that, about 30 million. Something
I'm
like
I
that.
saw a B class.
C class.
I saw
Yeah.
a B class fighter ship that was more expensive than that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up. We could see that hike again because I think that Hello Games is paying attention to the people that are playing with hubs, and I think that's what the complex colonies are going to be targeted at. And with them watching what we're doing, they know we're making billions of dollars on these farms, right? So they're going to, we've inflated the market here. So I guarantee you they're gonna change that, and things are gonna be more expensive and stuff like that. And when they kind of tried to stop that too, because if you go to a space station and you're trying to sell a bunch of stuff, you end up lowering the cost of that item at the space station. So
yeah, you like, it's effectively they implemented stocks. It's just you overflood the market and it just dies.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, that happens, right? In my own base, just to check that out the other day, I sold one piece of living glass and then sold another one individually and another one and another one. And every one I sold, the price went down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a trick a while back. If you there was a certain way, like if you sell, or rather, if you, I forget, it's like either you buy or you sell a bunch of dynamic resonators in a system, and they become basically worthless. You just buy a bunch of them when they're like 1,000 a piece, and you sell them somewhere where they're like 40,000 a piece.
That was my first discovery of how to grow a little bit of wealth, when I discovered that I could buy those. And this is funny now, there's such small numbers, 10,000, and then sell them for 30. I was so excited. I wouldn't even bend over to pick up that money now, but
I miss the old days where we used to just land on a planet and just run down a hill grabbing gravitino balls and then taking them and selling them at the space station.
Actually, I just found them earlier today, like maybe an hour ago. I found like the first planet I've seen since, like, what was it? Pathfinder? No, before Pathfinder.
Atlas Rises? Or Foundation?
Yeah, I think Foundation, first planet I've seen since then that had vortex cubes on it. Like, they just stopped existing, and now all of a sudden I found a planet with them.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, that's a fair point, because I have no idea what that is. So,
And not to mention the vortex cubes. I've gotten on a planet where I can grab them all day long, and no sentinels come after me.
Well, that's the dream planet. That's what you want to go for.
Yeah.
Oh man. Sorry, you go ahead, Cobra.
No, go ahead, buddy. You're the guest.
I was just gonna say, this morning I nabbed like 4 gravitino balls and then just hightailed it out of the system because it was in an unstable system.
Oh.
And I had like 3 Sentinel ships after me, and I just went straight to the space station.
That's awesome, dude.
And I'm like right up close to buying B class, because I'm still in the basic ship. I'm right up close to upgrading to another ship.
Yeah.
Because I just sold 4 gravitino balls this morning. They're gonna nerf the economy so hard, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
To the point that we won't even like find another exploit like the living glass we have now. I feel like they are going to meticulously go through and make sure that there is not going to be anything of the sort that is like the living glass. You will literally have to run with gravitino balls in your inventory for thousands of kilometers just to make money in this game, I feel like, after this update.
That'd be fun. I hope so.
You think they're going to take away farming entirely?
No.
I just feel like they're going to. No, I'm saying I feel like they're going to nerf it to where farming just isn't even really. I don't want to say worth it.
What is
but
nerfing?
It's
Like make everything less profitable.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you can farm, but your farm's gotta be like top of the line. Like every square foot of property has to have something growing on it.
And maybe that's what they'll do with the colonies. Maybe you'll have to have like a colony-sized farm
to be able to profit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I do see them lowering prices and rebalancing things the way they did with initially the lubricant, and then with the getting it as well, because you still make a lot of units off of both of those. Then after each patch or update came out, they rebalanced it all to make it a little more.
I definitely wouldn't think that they'd like go for a full nerf of farming, especially when the last couple updates have put so much emphasis on it. You're like, oh, farm and make money. Now it's like, they wouldn't just turn it around and be like, yeah, no, farms no longer make money. Do something else.
I want to see it grow, and well, that's a funny way to put it, but I want to see it. I want to see it change in that there are more things you can grow. Like when I go out and find, if I want to make the, oh man, I always lose the name of these things. That you make lights with, that you always need a
voltaic
cell.
Marrow bulb.
Voltaic cells.
Yeah, marrow bulb.
Yeah, the marrow bulb, and you make voltaic cells with it. I want to be able to grow those. I've got plenty of room to grow stuff like that, like thamium. I wouldn't mind growing my own. You know.
Yeah.
Also, let's also take into consideration, aren't they adding like new biomes this update too?
Yes.
Who's to say they aren't adding completely new crops?
By new biome, do you mean the ring planet, or are you talking about the leak?
Probably the leak. I just heard somewhere that they were adding new biomes.
No, the leak is fake. 100%
okay.
fake. Don't believe that at all.
There's some dude on this planet.
You do make a
What if
good
we
point,
can
though.
help each other farm?
You do make a good point, though, with the ringed planets. I'm pretty sure that that's going to have a distinct biome to it, especially, when you're looking up at the sky. I mean, that's going to look gorgeous. But there's also what looks like a gas giant on the cover, too.
Oh,
yeah.
We could be looking at more biomes. I would like to think that there is.
Can you imagine?
Gas giant to have,
Here's the only thing I can.
This.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I keep doing that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
Well, the gas giant, I was just going to say, should have the radon, sulfurine, and nitrogen all on the same damn planet.
Actually, I would like to see something like that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, for sure. I was definitely thinking, like, what are we going to, like, you can't land on it. So what are they going to do with it for interaction? And this is going really far speculation, but this is what I would think would be really cool. What if the procedural generation guy that they bought and they just put floating cities and you had to find the cities and land on them?
Yes,
and then you could,
exactly.
I honestly think
you could have floating cities.
All right. If there's a Millennium Falcon landing on one of those cloud cities, it's mine.
You could have the floating cities. We've already got floating rocks and floating islands already in the game. Maybe there could be a couple of those in there, or maybe the gas giants would be used to go inside and scoop up some of the gas as a resource. Maybe the gas giants could be rare, and that resource could be worth a lot of money. I do want to give two big shout outs to Help Your Collections for becoming a sponsor on Cobra TV. And I do want to give a big shout out to Natalie. She just said Discord that she's just checked and she's been moderating for Cobra TV. Her 1 year anniversary is July 10th and 11th. So I just wanted to she's been so much.
Going to have to throw her a party.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, yes. Big shout out to Natalie, man. She's helped this channel out so much. She built the Discord.
You know what she gets? You know what she gets?
There you go.
If I may, what if in these gas giants, it's like the asteroid fields that we have in space, but more densely packed, more damaging, right? Because you're inside of a planet's atmosphere and it's just throwing stuff at you. But also there's more valuable minerals in those rocks. It's not iron and thamium. It's something like just
emerald or
unobtainium.
Something.
Unobtainium?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Actually,
with No Man's Sky
I like
being
to see though, like maybe just like some rare planet, like some rare planet variant. It could be the gas giant, or it could be, if they're not doing gas giants, some regular planet that just has like, it doesn't have any particular material to it. It just has like a whole like mess of just a little bit of everything.
Honestly, I would love to see more elements.
What'd be interesting is that since No Man's Sky is a very soft sci-fi style game from Golden Age, Silver Age science fiction, they could look at it the way they used to look at Venus. In the 1950s and in that era, Venus was thought to be an ocean world because of all the clouds.
Right.
We know differently now, but
what if
gas giants could be, in that era they weren't considered dangerous. They weren't considered, gravity traps.
Not as dangerous as Uranus.
There you go.
Aegis is Uranus. It's a good one.
My train of thought. Hang on, it left without me. I mean, like, what if they add more planet types, or like even more? Because think about it. Like you said, we used to think that Venus was an ocean world under all those clouds. Well, there's something similar to that. I think it's Saturn's moon Europa is believed to be an ocean world under all of its ice.
Yeah.
It's like a 100-mile thick sheet of ice, and then it's just water underneath. You know, so what if we get something like that? Like if we use like the terrain, I can't think of the word. The manipulator through the ground enough, we like access either like a huge cave system underneath that's just completely like separated from the crust, I guess, or like an ocean underneath. You know, like just stuff like that.
I agree.
I mean, that's obviously
They definitely need to do something with like, you know, breathing underwater for a long period of time, because right now you can't do anything without having to come back up.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
We got Toy's joining us. How you doing, Toy?
I'm doing good. How about you, Cobra?
I'm doing great. Talked to a bunch of awesome people about next. We're talking about some weird planets we'd like to see in No Man's Sky.
Well, while we're on that subject, all I want is a lava world.
Oh
yeah.
Me too.
Volcanoes and stuff. Oh man.
It's over, Anakin.
Volcanoes.
I have the high ground.
Stop.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Stop with all the Star Wars. First the freaking Millennium Falcon, and now this.
I'd love to stay longer, but I've got to go to bed now, guys.
Okay, buddy.
See you later.
You take care, man.
You too. Everybody rest well and dream deep when you seek your sunlight.
That's right. And keep in mind, carpets and curtains.
The Cobra update.
Yeah.
I mean, that
borderline evil laugh.
that brought up an idea though, with the lava planet. So like they could add more. So we have extreme planets, right? We have scorched planet, or I don't know if scorched is the most extreme. I think there's one past it. And then we have freezing planet. But like they could add like a farther extreme to that. Like almost, it's not quite a dead planet because of its conditions, but it's like borderline there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's.
I agree, dude. I agree.
It's something to think about. I mean, obviously it's just speculation, but.
Well, you know what? That's all we got at the moment.
True.
Is speculation. But we got a lot to speculate off of. We do. We really do. And
I speculate Cobra knows more than we all think he does.
Yeah, Cobra secretly talking.
Secretly works for Hello Games.
Yeah,
he's got them on like Snapchat. Like, hey, what's up, man?
Snapchat. Sounds like this disappears after 15 minutes, right?
Right. He's like, Cobra, I saw you take a screenshot. You need to delete that.
secretly
no one's talked about, like, check, like, you know, the No Man's Sky Discord, check the Reddit. No one has talked about gas giants except until now.
Yeah,
no one even brought it up consideration. I think he knows something we don't.
It was all Cobra.
It's all Cobra, man.
No,
he's getting messages from Sean Murray.
He's quiet because he knows we're right.
Sean Murray's watching the stream like, Cobra,
we want answers.
Sean Murray probably watches stream saying, "Oh God, please don't say that. That's not in the game."
Right.
Stop getting their hopes up, gosh darn.
He probably has PTSD from just like whenever someone tries to say, "Oh, it's a new feature," it's like, no, don't hype, please don't hype.
Well, have you seen my comic book? I made a comic book called Revenge of the Survivor, and it's me sitting at home and I'm making another No Man's Sky video, and all of a sudden Sean Murray appears on my other monitor, and he goes, "Cobra," and I'm like, "Oh my God, Sean Murray's in my computer. What's going on?" And so Sean Murray says, "Stop talking about my game." And I go, "No, I'm actually going to make a video that
no, that's it. The comic ends after that.
Huh?
That's the comic. It just ends.
Just
no.
It's 3 panels.
No, it keeps going. And so Sean Murray, I got the issue 2 almost done too. I just have to finish a couple last panels.
That's really cool.
And so Sean Murray then says, I say, well, I'm going to make a video of you in my computer talking to me. So, and then Sean goes, if you like the game so much, I'm going to stick you in it. And I'm like, no. And then I get transported into the No Man's Sky. And but I've got issue 2. It's much longer than that first one. That first one was just to see how people would react to it. But I'm almost done with the second one.
I'm mildly intrigued, but also mildly concerned as to what you think about Cobra.
I'm a big Tron fan.
Man,
Series finale.
I'm
He
still
kills
looking
Sean
for
Murray.
that Atlas guy you told me
He
about.
kills
so I can
Sean
get that
Murray.
first. Flying around this whole time looking for that guy for that first glyph.
The final boss.
I'm so behind.
Oh, it's too bad that Next just finished already, because maybe they could have had a planet with My Little Ponies all over it.
Oh no.
Matt Barrett in the chat says, yeah, Hooper. Matt Barrett in the chat says, that's what's wrong with your PC, beard fluff.
Beard fluff.
Yeah, because I said Sean Murray's inside my PC.
Oh, God.
All right, we're gonna take one more Cobra, and then I'm just gonna end the show inside the Atlas room and where Taco's at. So that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Strap yourself in.
Here we go.
All right,
sorry about that.
Okay, so this person I've never heard of. Let's take this person here. COIOC. How you doing, buddy? All right, he's muted. Okay, so we'll take Jason. Jason, what's going on, buddy?
What's up?
Oh, J-Spot. This is not Jason. Oh, this is not Jason. This is I am Godsmack, right?
This is J-Spot J.
J-Spot. Are you I am Godsmack's twin brother?
Yes.
Okay. See, I get confused. You guys, I'm not even looking at you, but I know you're twins, and I still can't get it right, even with different screen names. Isn't that weird? That's weird.
We're not twins. I'm only joking.
Like I said, Cobra knows something that we don't.
You're joking. Yeah. You're not twins.
Yes.
But that's a lie, because it was never a punchline.
There's a joke everyone's laughing about, but no one actually said a joke. I'm not following. I think I lost track.
I guess they're not twins. They've been telling me they've been
My
twins.
brain blanked for like a solid 20 seconds. I feel like I missed something crucial. Like key lore.
How you doing, J-Spot?
Doing good.
You know what? You got me really confused right now, J-Spot.
Cobra's throwing off his game, guys. Quick!
The plot thickens.
We can dissect what he knows from Sean Murray while he's off his game. Come on, let's go.
The subcast ARG starts today.
J-Spot, you're part of the ARG, aren't you?
Yes.
I knew it. There's probably not even two of you. It's probably just one.
Do you want to know why he knows?
Because he
working
talks
for
to Sean Murray. I'm telling you.
What's on your mind, J-Spot?
Not much. Just listening.
Okay. So, is there really two of you?
Contribute. You got. Come on, man.
Is there really two of you? Or are you guys really brothers?
No, I'm only joking. It's only me.
So there's not two of you.
No.
So I'm getting, but I get messages on two different accounts.
The plot thickens.
No, you guys have messaged me on two different accounts. What's going on here, dude?
It's probably just got.
Where is he?
This is getting so convoluted. I love it.
Cobra's entire world has just been ripped apart.
Yeah, I'm over here sweating bullets. I have no idea what's going on. My world is shattered. Like, these two guys, awesome dudes, right? And
It's just a glitch in your
they
simulation.
made this awesome video that I'm going to be playing for the. Wait, maybe you're not even. Maybe you're not even one of them.
None of us are real. You're still in the game.
Maybe I got the wrong guy. Maybe you guys just have the similar names and you're not part of the twins.
I'm not.
So you're somebody completely different.
Yes.
You did not wait. So you. Let's start over. J-Spot, thank you for coming on Cobra TV. How you doing, buddy? What's on your mind?
Thanks for having me.
Like a freaking computer. You just did a full reset. You just
Reboot.
Freaking Windows startup.
Nice
Like the Windows XP startup noise to come through Cobra's mic.
I'm sorry, J-Spot. I'm sorry. You
It's
have
all good.
a screen name or username that's very similar to someone who's connected with I Am Godsmack. So that's why I'm a little confused.
It's all good.
Okay. Are you from Sweden?
No.
Okay.
I'm from New Jersey.
From Bellari 5.
New Jersey? Wait,
Yes.
you don't sound like you're from New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey.
You're from You don't sound like you're from Jersey.
North or
No.
south?
He's calling your bluff.
No, check this out. I was born in Ohio. When I was 3, I was moved and raised in Florida. When I was 16, came back to Ohio. When I was 27, I moved to New Jersey. When
I'm not making you from New Jersey.
I'm like, I hear no New Jersey in this.
When
you
I was-
lived most of your life out of Jersey.
Most of your developmental everything in not New Jersey.
Wait, but I lived there for years. So I am from New Jersey.
That's just the memories they planted in you, Cobra.
You've never been to Jersey, Cobra.
No, I have. I used to
It's not
live in
even a real
Middletown.
place.
Yeah, Jersey's not real.
Oh,
Jersey's not real.
Wait, this is Taco's gig. Taco says I'm living in a simulation.
Just breathe deeply, Cobra.
All right. Is this an intervention? Or are you guys trying to wake me up out of the simulation?
Yes. Wake up.
Wake up, Cobra. Your family misses you.
I love how this has just evolved into the Matrix. Like we went from Star Wars to the Matrix.
Cobra.
Yeah.
When are you gonna make more Survivor series?
When you tell me the truth about who you are.
It's from
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. He's silent.
How about
A lot
when
of
Next
plutonium.
gets released and Cobra actually meets other explorers in Revenge of the Survivor?
I can't wait.
You are I Am Godsmacked, aren't you?
No.
I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that.
Cobra is just
Everything that we're feeding you here from this subcast is just it's gotta go into the comic book because this is gold. It's been like 10 minutes and the plot has thickened so much.
Cobra just
doing the
sits
writing
there.
for you.
Cobra just sits there writing issue 3, titled "The
he's taking-
Simulation."
He better be.
J-Spot just sounds like an AI.
Hello, Cobra.
Who's that?
Grammy.
Oh,
Grammy.
Grammy.
It's the voices in
Grammy.
your
I thought
head.
somebody was throwing their voice. Grammy, how you doing? Save me.
I've been better.
Save me. I'm gonna hide behind Grammy right now.
Look,
Hiding
man,
behind
you're
Grammy.
fine. You're fine during most subcasts, and then the first one I join, I'm in the Discord for an hour, and you.
It's
you
something it's something hypnotic about the train whistle.
Yes,
I didn't even have the. I didn't even have the train whistle. Yes, I have a train
But
whistle.
guess who
it's not
does?
with me.
I have
All
a train
aboard.
whistle.
Oh, you Grammy, you've got a train whistle.
See?
I do.
I told you people have them.
I do too,
Yeah.
but I don't know
Your
where it
children
is.
probably have a train whistle.
This is
Why do
exactly
so
what
many
I said.
people here have a train whistle? Why
I
don't I
went
have
on a
one?
rant about this like an hour ago about how many people
Maybe
have
you
train
need to
whistles.
go
Don't
to
talk about it.
Sacramento, California. Go to Sacramento, California, and they have a big train museum there, and you'll be able to get a train whistle.
I don't know.
Are
My
the-
grandparents just had one in their basement.
Yeah, they probably
Are the old
visited a
wooden ones?
museum.
I don't know where to go from here.
About.
All right. Just the people who have joined, and actually everyone, because I realized this was in the Atlas room that I was talking about, or that I was talking about this in. I just want to know your guys' opinions on the colonies. Like, how well do you think this can go, or how bad do you think this can go?
What do you mean bad?
I mean, like, because we were discussing the possibility of being able to build off of other people's stuff
Yeah.
in a colony. But what if you're also able to like remove stuff? Like you'll get someone to join your colony and they're just a complete troll. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe you have to give
Well, then you
permissions
kick
for
them
some.
out.
Yeah, I would think there would be like someone who created the base gives perms, and then
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
That's how it is in
one
Fortnite.
thing I didn't get to talk about it yet, but one thing I actually wanted to say, and we were talking about this a while back, like about like who like almost like defense in a way. But I was thinking, what if it was like, what if they had like a very like rudimentary like faction system, like you can make a faction, add players to it, and then you can claim territory, and then there's like a way for other factions if they're in like a state of war with you. So like if you're in claimed territory, PvP is off except for at ward factions.
Right now,
And,
there's sectors in the map.
Unclaimed space is all PvP. Claimed space by any faction is non-PvP except for like people who are at war. And like there's a way to override faction into like other people's control. So you can actually give like build and like scan permissions to anyone in that territory. So like basically you own a piece of the universe, and like
that's cool. Yeah.
I've been thinking about this PvP thing. I'm sure it's going to be very simplistic when it starts, and they'll build on it. Because there's a lot of survival games that could take from it. Like you were just saying, what you were describing is a lot like what's, Conan or even Ark. In Conan, you can't build on other people's places unless you're part of the clan. In Fortnite Save the World, you can't build on it unless you get permission to build on it. So there's all these games that have already tried this and are very successful. But it seems to me that No Man's Sky likes to try new things. So I'm kind of curious exactly where they might take it.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, as long as it works, and it's like as long as it's something that like that there can be factions with, not like
I'm sure.
It maybe doesn't have to be an in-game thing because they're not an in-game thing anyway, and like they're working just fine.
Well, look at it like this. During Waking Titan, you could type into the console certain commands that will mention all the hubs.
Yeah, they've like I think what is it in the missions at space stations? They actually like Galactic Hub is like one of the people who are putting out missions. I mean, they're not, but they use them as a name in the lore.
Right. And so Hello Games is really aware of. That's a big portion of the way that a lot of people are playing. So with them adding complex colonies, I can almost I feel it in my gut that was put there for hubs to use. All right, and I really feel like that there's going to be more features that go along with that just aren't said but are wrapped up into the complex colonies. You know what I mean? I really feel like it's a tool because a lot of people play that way. And Hello Games is very aware of that.
I don't know if this is a really obvious point that everybody's already picked up on, but I haven't heard it mentioned. I was thinking about those exosuits, and most of the pictures I've seen of them, there's a round circular thing on the belly. Do you guys think that's like a trading port?
That came out. There was a writing on the official picture that pointed at it and saying that it was a life support.
Nah, dude, that's a belly button.
Doesn't it make work?
I thought it would make sense when you ran into a player, if they needed Thamium, they could walk up and click on it just like they do at a trading port,
I think it looks like that. I think it'll
like reach your hand into someone's stomach. Let me take your Thamium. As travelers, we're good at social interaction.
But I think you're right, Hooper. I think it will kind of work like that too.
Oh, yeah, I hope there's like player-on-player trading.
Oh, there will be. I mean, like survive with others. Group up with your friends to help each other survive. Help each other survive will probably mean
sharing resources.
Yeah, say Hooper is his life support's low, and I run over to him, give him, or he could take. Yeah, right. It'll never happen to him, but just in case, maybe some geck snuck up and took all your Thamium.
He's actually immortal.
I have so
You
much,
can't kill him.
I have so much of everything, dude. You could
Are you
never.
Connor McLeod?
Lorigan just became a sponsor. Is Lorigan still in
They'll
here?
only be one.
Yeah, I'm
Is
still.
my mic working?
Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you for becoming a sponsor, dude.
We need a train
that's
whistle
amazing.
for that.
Oh, all
You
right.
know, this is
Oh yeah.
this is what I love about this is what I love about
Can anyone hear
subcasts.
me?
They just go all over the place.
I love it. I do.
Somebody
Um,
was asking if you could hear him.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear
I
you,
can
buddy.
hear you.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Flux.
Oh, Flux. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you, bud.
Do you think we'll be able to help each other farm?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
definitely.
I
That's
mean,
what- well,
I think
what
that's,
the shared bases are going to be for. I think.
yeah, I think that goes hand in hand with colonies. Because, you know, if you're going to build housing units together, you're going to definitely need a farm for everybody to use and help build and help pick from, or, you know, pillage from. Yeah. But, you know, I think I mentioned hubs. I mean, the colonies, I feel like a colony could even be used by someone trying to do single player too. Because you might not need all those extra housing units, but there might be something else that is used for a colony. Just imagine bigger bases, which I think if we could build colonies, then I think that they've taken away the limit on the building size or the building limit.
You think they took it completely away or just increased it?
Maybe they didn't take it completely away, but they had to have increased it if we could build colonies.
Yeah.
I would love to be able to like start like instead of having to find a habitable base to start building. I wish it was just like any flat surface, and you know maybe even a flat surface you can make with the terrain thing. You could just place down a thing and start building.
Yeah, that's probably one thing that I dislike the most is I'm a very build oriented person. So when I'm limited on builds, it limits my fun.
There's a
with
thing
the
you can
game,
do
if
in
you know
the
what I mean.
config, and you can actually like you can turn off that build size or whatever.
Okay, but how do you do that on PS4?
Oh, right.
Yeah, you know, I mean that's what I mainly play on. My laptop is trash, and it probably couldn't handle No Man's Sky. It can barely handle Subnautica. So I mean,
Well, hey Cobra.
Yeah.
I actually have to get going, but I'll definitely let you know whenever I start that channel. And everyone have a wonderful night.
Okay, buddy. I look forward to it, man.
Peace out.
Later, dude.
All right, bye, buddy.
See you, dude.
Guys, I think now we're gonna jump into the Atlas room if you guys want to go in there, and it's gonna get chaotic, guys. This is the part of the show where it's just I don't even know what to say about it.
Cobra, let me jump in there first and give everybody a heads up, and then we'll jump in.
oh,
Wait,
that's
why
probably
give
gonna
them a
make it
heads
worse.
up?
I don't know. There might. I don't know. I've been
No,
hearing things,
no,
man. Through
no.
the whole
Oh,
show,
you've been hearing
I've been
things.
hearing things
Oh.
about like stuff going down in the Atlas 101. You gotta jump in and give people a heads up first. You can't just rapture. Like you can't just jump in there.
Well, if you do that, well, if you just pull
Sure
everyone
we
in,
can.
You can just jump in there. Chaos is
Okay,
the best
Cobra,
way to go.
let's go.
Let's go.
Are we going in or pulling
Things
them
are gonna
in?
get crazy. Things are gonna get
Going
crazy.
in. Going
I don't
in,
know.
Going in.
We're going in.
So, Cobra,
Yeah.
before we do that really quick, July 22nd, right, is the set date.
Yes.
Yes. And you got the certificates, correct?
Yes, I got the email. Yes.
Okay. And so that they're all good for you, right? And then will you post something a couple of days before on how you want us to stream with you?
What do you mean?
Well, if I'm streaming, are you going to just put out a link to a person and say, you know, she's over here streaming and here's her address? Where we're going to use portals and pick a spot to convene at? What were your thinking on that?
Well, it's going to be almost like the birthday bash, the anniversary. Did you see that?
Yes, but it was a long time ago, and I have fiber miles of fog, so it may take me a while to recall what that actually was.
I've got idiot brain, so I
I'll look
forget
it up.
stuff.
You know what? I'll go back because I know there's a video on that. I'll go back and take a look at that, and then if I have questions, I'll ask you about it.
Okay, it's going to be sort of like that, but with more events, more contests, more giveaways, more guests, and things like that. And So yeah, I'm not afraid to talk about it now because I think we're okay on the PC come July at the end of the first week of July. So
All right, cool. Okay,
right.
I just wanted to check in with you. I've been really sick with my chronic pain disorder, so it's not really easy for me always in the evening to
Aw,
get on.
I'm sorry.
So I forgot today was Tuesday. I had it written up. I was going to get on early so I could chat with you guys and we could talk about stuff. And I just realized less than 5 minutes ago it was Tuesday.
Oh,
So, all right.
Okay.
I'll try to get on next Tuesday, right?
All right.
You'll be doing a podcast next Tuesday, right?
maybe it might be early because with the holiday, I might have to work.
Oh, that's right. 4th of July is coming.
Yeah.
I forgot. All right. I'll just keep track on when you're going to do it here in the Discord. And if people want to send me out a message like Wicked Thorn or anybody who knows what's going on wants to send me a message on Discord and tell me, or just note me in the Discord, then I'll know. And that'd be really helpful just until I figure out how to clear some of this fog up in my brain. Okay?
Okay. I hope you feel
All
better,
right,
Grammy.
Thanks. Thank you. Talk to you guys
Cobra,
later. Bye.
Peace out,
Have a good night,
Grammy.
Grammy. So, Cobra,
All
I
right.
jumped into Atlas 101, and some text said it is unwise to just pop in. But
Really?
It's up to you. It's up to you. Your
Let's
call,
do
man.
it.
Your
We're
call,
jumping
all
in.
right.
Let's
All
do
right.
it. Come on, guys.
Let's do
It's
it.
crazy.
Jumping in.
Putting out idle threats.
What up, everybody?
What's going on, guys? I heard it's pretty hectic in here. What's going on?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not hectic at all. How you doing?
We came with a train whistle.
I brought
Well,
Is that for the hype train? Is that for the
We
hype
brought our
train?
train whistle with us.
We brought the hype train.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the hype train.
Yes. I'm firmly in the first class of that train. Trust me.
So we're still streaming live. How you doing,
I'm in
Taco?
S class.
What? J
Who
Spot.
did it?
We all hopped in. It got really quiet.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, the audience was expecting chaos, and there's nothing going on in here.
Right.
Crickets chirping.
You were
Like
warned
nothing-
like
nothing
6
here.
times.
Nothing
This
to
is
see here.
underwhelming.
I'm stuck on a planet trying to find iron, so I'm focused right now.
I am on to my 5th glyph.
Is
Where
there
did
anybody
Taco
in here
go?
not playing No Man's Sky right now?
I
Cobra,
was playing
because he can't.
started, but then y'all, all the talking, of course, made me
What have you guys been talking
What?
about?
Well, I mean,
Lots of interesting
we've
subjects.
uncovered that Kobo works for Hello Games.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I knew that a while
Yeah.
back.
He knows all the
Secret
people.
Who said that? Taco?
If this was the conspiracy,
Yeah, no, the conspiracy has gotten pretty deep.
Oh, hi, Taco.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm taking a pee. How are you doing?
I told you, Cobra. I told you.
Don't take one. Leave one.
Beautiful
Yeah.
introduction.
Love this show.
I ain't done yet. Leave me alone.
Are you trying to concentrate, Taco?
That's the highlight of my week.
I'm having trouble.
Is there a weak prostate?
Okay, I'm done. Continue.
Wash your hands.
Go wash your hands.
Well, yeah.
All right.
J Spot says wash your hands.
I did wash my hands, but hang on. Does he mean? Never mind.
I didn't hear
I
the
don't-
water run. I don't think you did, and you're touching your phone.
No.
close.
My phone makes me happy. If you want me to go down that road, I can, but I
Nope.
prefer not
Nope.
to.
I don't need to. Nope. Nope. What's going on at GameStop, Taco?
Well, the only thing new that I've learned is that we have pre-order content that everybody said that I didn't know about before, and I'm a little aggravated because they're making a point to not promote this game under any circumstances.
Like,
What do you mean?
GameStop, the company?
So let's give context.
I'm not gonna
Taco
say the company,
Taco
but
works
I'm
at
gonna say-
GameStop. So
Yeah.
I just want to let the audience know Taco works at GameStop. So who's not trying to push the game?
Everybody. I'm not going to go corporate or anything like that because I don't know. But they're straight up. I mean, they're even. I mean, everybody knows who I am whenever I work at the store. They know when I'm not there. But they're even telling the people that know who I am to ignore the game whenever they come in and ask about it. They've even gone as far to say that the game is not even coming out.
What?
That's a little aggravating to me.
So
Is that even legal?
It's an aggravation, and I swear that to goodness that it has to be about just people that are just like a part of my language. They are pissed off from the original release.
The employees.
And the boss.
Wait, your boss. Wait, this is going to get interesting.
The plot thickens once more.
Yes, your boss at GameStop is got animosity against No Man's Sky that he's trying to ruin the game when you're not there.
He has the collector's edition of the game, and he promised to give it to me on my birthday. And whenever I showed him the DLC content before my birthday, which was yesterday, he decided to legitimately take the collector's edition of the game. And this is going to make a lot of people really mad, including myself. And I shouldn't even say this. He took a video of himself breaking it into pieces and burning it.
Your boss. Okay,
The collector's edition for
I want to
PS4.
get some context here. When you were a long time ago, you were on the show and you had some guy and you were touching his man boobs. Was that your boss?
Hang on, that depends.
What does it depend on?
Show when that happened.
Wait,
and
does that
what are the factors?
Oh my gosh, what does that even mean?
You opened up a can of worms.
Taco, is that the same guy?
Probably the
I'm
weirdest
not
question
going
I've
to
ever
say it was the same guy because I can't remember what guy we're talking about. But I will say this: there was a time on the show where we talked. Everybody was happy, and he wasn't very happy, and I walked home. And he went by the name of I'm just going to say he was a bass fish.
What's that mean, dude? Oh my god. I gotta be making this stuff up. I swear to God, I am. What's a bass fish?
No, you're right. You're right, Cobra. It happened, but nonetheless, I walked like 6 or 8 miles home, like legit. It took me like 4 hours to get home, but nonetheless.
Wait, is that because I didn't want the touching on camera?
No, he just didn't want himself to be on camera, even though he said he wanted to be on camera.
Was that your boss?
It might have not been.
Oh my god!
I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful here. All right, we had a bass fish and we had Taco, and then Taco was all happy, and the bass fish looked at people like he didn't give a shit. And then next thing you know, Taco was gone, and Taco was walking home for like 6 hours, and nobody realized it. I said bad words, I admit it.
This isn't like the game.
He has a collector's edition. He cut it up and burned it, man.
Instead of giving it to
In
you.
front of me.
In front of you? He burned the game in front of you instead of giving it to you for your birthday because of the pre-order?
No, he did it because to him it was fun.
Why do I have this vision of like Cobra, like a Taco being tied to a chair and all of his employee friends and bosses just like around him in cult-like fashion burning things?
All the GameStop co-workers standing around like long dark robes with like hoods.
Yeah, I feel like this GameStop
like No Man's Sky material in them.
I feel like this GameStop is somewhere in the land of that place that America forgot. Like it's like in some weird place where you don't want to get broke down.
It's kind of.
You ever seen Pulp Fiction?
Not wrong.
The pawn shop. This is like the pawn shop.
Oh god. God damn, I'm gonna be fired by Monday. I'll be fired before I gotta
He's
go
just
to
an
work.
entirely different. Not even that. Beyond that, he's like in some entirely different dimension.
I swear
Transcended
to
this
God,
plane of reality.
one of you people better have a better job like lined out for me, because I'm gonna be unemployed and I'm gonna be like homeless in a fucking week with the way this shit goes. And I'm not even meaning to cuss. It's just coming out of me. I'm sorry.
Why are you going to be jobless?
Okay. Let's dial back the tone for like 10 seconds and talk about how my boss burned a copy of No Man's Sky, and I just brought it up in a subcast, and everybody's like, GameStop.
I guarantee you, if this guy hates No Man's Sky like you're saying, he's not listening to our subcast.
No,
he's not. He's not.
And not for the full like 3 hours.
He listens
Good
whenever
on.
I'm on here just to make sure, and I won't tell him anymore. As far as I know, he's listening right now, but I know that because he's passed out. Man, I swear to God,
Sean Murray.
He better have a better job for me lined up, because I hate you, but I love you at the same time.
But you're the one that told us this story. I didn't ask. When I said what's going on at GameStop, usually you got some intel like, hey, we sold another pre-order. Hey, I think we're getting in some posters. I didn't ask you if your boss burned No Man's Sky in front of you.
Well,
I'm so lost, but it's so good.
I need some more Parmesan cheese. Give me a second to like pour some in my mouth.
Are you just eating Parmesan? Are you just eating Parmesan cheese out of the bag?
Are you putting it on anything, or are you just eating it like out of the bottle?
I'm pouring it in my mouth, and I'm hoping for the best. You got a problem with it? I will. Hey, you need some Parmesan? I got some Parmesan here, man. I got like six pieces. No, it ain't fresh. I mean, it's like the Parmesan in a box.
I think Taco should promote like No Man's Sky. He should be like the spokesperson for Hello Games.
Yes,
I think that'd be a great
I
idea.
put him in the new video, the highlights video of a real video game store employee selling, doing a sales pitch for No Man's Sky, and it's perfect.
No Man's Sky. It's a game that it's a game, and you know what? You know what's even best about it? It's a fucking game.
Well, we know it's not flame retardant.
Amen to that. That was the greatest speech you've ever heard.
If you push the left button, you're gonna go left. If you push the right button, you're gonna go right. But the catch is you can push right and you can go right forever. You can push left and go left forever. I mean, you're going to eventually come across the same place after like 6 weeks and be like, well, I'll be damned. What the heck's going on here?
You got to push other buttons, because what if you fall in a hole?
Well, then if you fall in a hole, hey, my last video is me in a hole. So that's even better. I dug a hole, and I dug a hole. Man, I dug a hole that nobody could ever. I'm telling you, my hole was so bountiful that nobody had anything on my hole.
That sounds so wrong.
I hope somebody
I had a hole that I'm telling you now that my girlfriend was envious of.
Oh my goodness! You know how somebody like Photoshop Sean Murray into like 300, the 300 movie. I hope somebody photoshops this conversation into 300 movie.
Standing next to
like some battle cry, like No Man's Sky is a game. It's a game, and oh my God, it's a game.
No, it's just like some back and forth dialogue bit right before, right before the dude gets kicked into the pit, and it's just him talking about the hole.
Oh, I got. Hang on. This is a hole in No Man's Sky. You got a problem with it? Then die. I don't even know, but you're just gonna go. You're gonna fall down this hole, and I'm going to push you in it, and we're going to see what happens, and we're going to pray for the best. And I'm not going to pray for the best, but I'm going to tell you I'm praying for the best because I love you.
Vilmer in the chat says the new feature trailer for No Man's Sky should be narrated by Taco.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Once upon a time, there was a game, and it was called No Man's Sky, and it was a game that you could fly anywhere and you could do anything. And if you couldn't do what you wanted to do, then you're just going to die.
Dave Hooper in the chat says, I don't have enough nip to make Taco make sense.
If I had nip, then this conversation would be in a whole other world that I still can't comprehend.
I have a question.
Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
have
Oh, yeah.
Hit me.
No, not about that. There's not that much time in the day. But
that's what you said.
My question is, do you guys, the ships, the multi-crew ships that we think,
Yeah, I take a good multi-crew shit every day, but I tend to
Where
not
do you
talk
guys
about it.
think that they will be? If you find a regular ship, you have to see it out in nature. If you see a freighter, you have to see it out in nature. Do you think we will buy it?
I think
Or
they're
that we'll
like
just see it?
they're gonna be like, the little fleets that freighters always carry around with them. Like there will be
Yeah.
multiple ships.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
there'll be like multiple ships in a fleet that you can land on, and like,
Oh,
or
that's
maybe
such a
you can
good
go to the head
idea.
freighter and be like, I want to buy some of your ships. Or like,
I have never even thought of that, dude. That is such a good point. That would be
Yep.
the reason for those ships there. Yeah.
so right now they're just kind of extra.
Right.
I can
You know what, maybe, like, you could actually
they're
add on to
going
your-
to add. I'm not going to say, but I believe that they are going to add the opportunity to purchase units.
What?
I hope you guys are in the chat right now.
Oh, you mean like a shark card from GTA?
In a sense, a shark card. Yeah,
I don't
you're
think
right.
so.
in a sense, a shark card. But I'm not disappointed with that. I'm not disappointed with that because I've been here since day one, and I deleted my day one save file. I'm not. I mean, if they add new things to the game, I personally am not going to be disappointed if they give me or anybody the opportunity to purchase a ship. But they've got to take it in the right direction. They can't just say like one person can buy a bunch of money and they're going to be so advanced in this and that and this and that. If they want to do it, they got to do it right. But I can't help but believe that units are going to be for sale via.
Well, if they
money.
start making ships the way Star Citizen is, where they make them really cool, it's like an actual a company behind these ships that are being built, and there's a big catalog to go through. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Anyway, back to that whole freighter thing. Like, I'm just trying like molding the idea more and more in my head. I'm thinking like, so you see like the big fleets, and right now you buy a freighter, and that's it.
Right.
Thinking, there could be a couple options. Like you always go to the head freighter, and it's like, I just want to purchase this thing, but you can kind of upgrade upon it. You can get those small ships that will follow it around. And some of them, like the bigger variants of those, not like the little, the smallest ones you can purchase as more cargo space. And then those medium ones are like crew flyable. And then, if you have big groups, not just like a group of like 4 friends, if you have say the Galactic Hub, if they buy a fleet, they can have multiple multi-man ships that are just kind of doing their thing.
Yeah.
I've already messed myself up, man. I've deleted my day one file, so
Yeah.
I've got like 500,000, and that's the most I got on my normal. So I'm gonna be honest, and I've been here since day one, and I will create a new save file tomorrow if I can use my original ship. Give me the opportunity to buy something new.
Oh, that's another question.
Want
that I
that,
had.
but I can't help but want that. Am I wrong in that?
I don't think so.
No, I mean, people might not agree, but I don't think that makes you wrong.
Well, that's what I'm trying to. That's the opinion I'm trying to like portray. Is I don't want them to be able to sell new ships. I don't want people to go in and buy new ships and buy new upgrades. But I mean, I kind of understand the whole shark card perspective of it. Because
Same thing.
I mean, they got to do it right, and I can't help but I mean maybe it's like, hey, you can buy so
Hold on.
many million units if you have already got this and this and this. You if you have this, you can purchase this amount of units, like a mutual kind of split thing, you know.
5 minutes ago, the Hidden Panda Show put in the chat room, they got to do it right. So, and then all of a sudden, Taco says it like a minute ago. I'd say that again, Taco.
What part?
They got to do it right.
They got to do it right.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the answer or not. I don't know.
I don't know why they're giving like this like boost of 10,000 units when that's really nothing.
I think
Yeah,
they
they're
did that
even
because that
early
was the
games,
same
10,000
pre-order
units
bonus as the first time.
Probably
10,000 units you can get with like the default scanner by scanning like one tree.
What gets me about it is they're giving people an Xbox suit. I mean, you got people that are joining Xbox. They got a brand new Xbox exosuit, and you got
when we know who
PlayStation
Xbox
people.
players.
Yeah, well, that's the catch. You got PlayStation people that they promised from months ago that the PlayStation people would get their stuff first. So, I mean, I can't help but want to believe in myself.
We got it 2 years earlier.
Maybe. What if they update the pre-order ship for people that pre-ordered the game? What if they updated the pre-order ship to? I mean, it's not going to be anything different, but maybe they updated technology in it. Maybe they gave PlayStation players that have been there for over a certain amount of time, or people that have the pre-order ship, something extra. Or if you're able to even type in your Atlas Pass, if you have an Atlas Pass, type in the Atlas Pass code, and it will give you a specific decal for your ship.
Right.
I would
big
like to
shout
see
out-
the Atlas passes come in at some point.
Yeah,
Like, they said they'd have another purpose. No one knows yet.
Right. The Hidden Panda Show just donated to the super chat saying, I missed you, Cobra TV. I missed you too, buddy. Big shout out to Panda Show there in the chat. Check out his channel. He's got a great channel. Then he also says in the super chat, they gotta do it right.
I've heard that name before. I'm not sure where though.
Oh,
it wasn't on
He's
the
been
stream.
around for a while.
Yeah, he's amazing. His channel's amazing. He's the Hidden Dragon. Or wait, the Hidden Panda. What do they call it? The Hidden Panda Crouching Dragon, or the Hidden Jew?
Hidden Panda Show.
Yeah, I think that was it.
No, it's
Hidden
Panda Crouching Jew.
Yeah, Hidden Jew Agenda and him. They share the channel and just amazing stuff over there. I love the edginess sometimes that Panda gets into when he gets heated. I love that stuff. And
Hey, Panda's been on my channel in the past, and me and him, we go from talking about No Man's Sky to like government conspiracies, and we have a long, crazy conversation. So it's some pretty messed up stuff.
I'm sure that'll be crazy.
I've been there for some of those conversations.
Actually, I think Panda's been on one of my streams before. I'm not sure, but like I just recognize the name from somewhere. I can't put the place on it, so let's go back. I've been doing No Man's Sky streams lately, and I've just just started, so it's like I think I saw that name somewhere. I'm like, oh wait, sounds. Really good.
God help you if you're confusing him with me.
Apparently, the old name was Crouching Panda Hidden Jew.
Yeah. That was it. That was it.
Yeah. Do you think there will be a?
Do you guys think they'll add more things to buy rather than just ships?
Probably
customization.
Yeah. With the new exosuits, I guarantee you there's going to be all kinds of new stuff. Hunter Sears just subscribed and became a Cobra, and thank you, Hunter Sears, for joining the cult of the Atlas. We have a cult. That's right, and a whistle. We've got a whistle. There is a
F you in the beehole.
no. That's not going to happen to you, Hunter. That will not happen.
Okay, good night, guys.
That's DLC I will not be buying.
Don't worry. Oh my God. Don't worry about that, Hunter.
Hey, I didn't
No,
curse.
I think he has to worry about that.
Loot box is confirmed, guys.
I think we all
Oh my God.
So I have a serious question for everybody.
There are some amazing emojis that help your collections thrown up in the chat there. How do we get those, Cobra?
You got to be a sponsor, man. You got to sponsor.
Yeah.
Hit that sponsor button.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
Oh, the green
We're
one.
gonna get.
Yeah, the green one at the top.
We're gonna get more emojis. I'm gonna make a bunch more. So I'm so quick because I didn't even know what it was. It said sponsor enable. I enabled it and it said pick emojis, and I'm like, all right, I'll just pick this and that, and so I'll put a little more effort into it and get some better ones.
This brings us back to the conversation. How many emojis do you think, or if there will be emojis? Oh, and I brought this up before. How many emojis / like emocons will you be able to do between people? I want everybody's opinion.
You mean like dances?
Well, I mean, not necessarily dances. I mean, it could be like Portal 2, where you and the other players do a high five, and you give a high five to each other.
That is actually something that I think that was exclusive to Portal 2 that you'd have like cooperative emotes. that was an awesome feature, and I'd love to see that in other games.
What if they give out, or what if they do away with the voice chat and just go to an Abe Oddworld system?
What do you mean?
Dude, I will be looking at people and
Abe
be like,
Oddworld.
what?
You don't know Abe Oddworld?
Abe's Odyssey.
Yeah.
Abe's Odd World, yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
think
why I
that'd be
say
fun.
what in the weird tone. I'm just like weird little octopus motherfucker. Like, what?
Hidju Jenna just donated to the super chat again, saying we went deep on conspiracy theories. Thank you, Panda.
That's my fault. I go deep, and I don't even mean to. It's just that long.
Hey,
Long
that long of a conversation.
Long conversation.
Long conversation. That long of a conversation.
Long conversation. Long conversation.
I love Help Your Collections comment there. Come on, Cobras, for $5, you can spam awesome Cobra emotes to show support. That's absolutely true.
For $20, I'll spam anything you want me to, baby.
God.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah.
When they said the chat like that, this chat would be hectic, I thought it was gonna be like people spamming their mics. It's no one, just the fact that like it was literally no one's mic spamming, no one's talking except for Taco, and that's like what people say.
Yeah.
I'm not talking.
Look how many people are in here and how quiet it
in a
is.
place we're not going to talk about, so it's easier that way.
Bit of domination going on.
Don't talk about Mag domination. That's a different story, and that makes me sad. That's a legit video game from PlayStation 3 era. We don't need to go down that road because we will be here for another 4 hours with a sober Taco, even though he's drunken. Cobra, please interrupt me. Cobra, interrupt me, Cobra.
Wait, what? I was reading the chat. What are you talking about? Stop. Whatever you're doing, just stop. Just stop. All right. I don't even know what I'm stopping you from doing.
I don't know what was happening out there. I don't.
What happened?
Nowhere.
I don't know.
PlayStation 3. Massive action game, PlayStation 3, aka MAG, massive action game.
Oh yeah, the 265.
No, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Please, God, Cobra, just go
All right,
beyond.
just don't. Okay, I don't know why, but don't bring it up.
Multi-person ship, go.
Landing pads on the outside, spacewalking, get excited. Hell yeah, it's going to be
I will walk
amazing.
in
Imagine
space
the
all night long if
screenshots.
you want me to.
Yeah.
But we don't need to talk about that.
Just saying.
Oh, yeah. Landing on asteroids would be awesome.
Simtex,
guys.
you got a sexy voice.
Oh my gosh.
Hey guys.
That was a joke. Nobody laughed, and that makes me feel a little awkward.
Yeah, I mean, it was
guys.
pretty much just flirting at that point.
Yeah, I don't want to go down the word of splurting either, but just continue on, please, God and heaven.
Hey guys.
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the show.
Let's end it while we're behind, Cobra.
Yeah, let's get there. You go. Let's end it while we're behind. Yeah, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming on the show. You guys have been amazing guests, and I'm such a lucky person. That's right. Hype train.
I am a lucky person. I broke 100 subscribers in like legit a day and a half, and I don't know how I did it, but by God, I did it. So I love you guys. I legit love you, Cobra. I love you, Simtex. I love you, like Spell Check. I love everybody that has subscribed to me and made me this weird entity that is as infamous as I am famous. I don't know what I am, but I'm here and I still love you guys. So I love you to death. Drunken Taco loves you to death. And that's
I love you too, buddy. And just remember, people are probably subscribing when you're sober.
Well, I want people to. I mean, we're in a weird transition between the Drunken Taco and the normal taco.
Good.
So you're going to have sober taco moments, and you're going to have drunken taco moments, and that's already shown itself if you've watched the last stream or so. So just remember, it's still the Drunken Taco, but you're in a transition period where I don't know what the heck is going on.
Awesome. Keep it in moderation. That's
You you just ascended to another plane already.
I said heck. I said heck instead of the F word. So.
Well, thank you, Taco. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank all the awesome sponsors. Something new that I enabled and I didn't really, know what it truly was. And I thank you guys so much for doing that. And I'll get some more emojis there. Maybe we'll get a taco emoji. Maybe.
Yeah.
So says the man who is probably a computer simulation.
There we go.
Oh, you think I'm wrong?
No,
Maybe
we
I-
all agree with you.
No, maybe I work for the U.S. government.
We all agree with you.
Maybe
Cobra's
this
in denial.
man
GameStop is just the front
I'm
for
gonna shut
Taco's
up
real
before I
job.
have Men in Black at my door and Cobra trying to hack my cell phone because he's an artificial intelligence.
I do not want to hack your cell phone. I promised you that. I don't.
Oh, you've already been in there. You've already seen the crazy.
I don't want to see anything in that gallery at all.
My gallery's scary. You got a problem with it, you artificial intelligence scum.
All right, man. The sound bites are getting better and better and better.
Oh, dude.
Thank you everybody for coming out to the show tonight in the chat. You guys are awesome. Cobras. Phil Craven, Help You Collections has an amazing channel. Check her out. You won't be
She's also
sorry.
giving me- Sorry.
Huh?
Help Your Collections also giving LT4 pass.
She gave you an attitude?
No.
Atlas, I think she's giving out Atlas 4 passes or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Help It Collections. Guys, she's always giving something away. She's giving away copies of the game. Atlas Pass. She's got 2, so she's giving 1 away. So
I got a Lamborghini the other day. I was watching her stream.
yeah.
What's the name of the person again?
Help Your Collection. She's in the chat
Okay,
there.
Help You
She's
Collection.
green.
I will
The
lick
green
you
one.
for $1.
And then we got Hidden Panda Show, amazing YouTube channel. Go check that out. And just everybody that's on the show here. If you got a YouTube channel, just type in the chat. Check my channel out or something like that. I love for this to be a place where everybody can find all the other No Man's Sky streamers. Maybe somebody that you didn't know streamed No Man's Sky. There's a lot of really awesome content out there where people have like 2 subs, and I'm like, why? So we're Constellation, guys. Reach out and help each other out. Subscribe to everybody.
Yeah, Cobra, I want to bring this up to everybody tonight because I'm actually on your show. As of last night, the few people that know who the Drunken Taco is, the Drunken Taco became 30 years old.
Yeah, buddy.
Birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Well,
Happy birthday.
before even all that became, he hit over 100 subscribers, and within like 30 minutes, he got like 20 more. So
Yeah. Well, I just subscribed.
Well, I just want to tell everybody I love you guys, and without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Without Cobra, I would not be here. And everybody that decides to subscribe to my channel for God knows what reason, I can't figure it out to this day. But nonetheless, I love you guys, and I will support you to the best I can. Love you much, Drunken Taco. I just want to tell her.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. And yeah, we all love you, dude. Just try and change your name to Caffeinated Taco.
Help me. I need help. I need help from the community.
All right.
I need help from the community.
Or just taco.
Okay, put it this way, guys. If Drunken Taco is streaming drunk, don't watch. How about that?
Yeah, you really think that's gonna happen? That's like half of my streams. That's like 20 streams.
You've like voided him of all views.
Oh God! All right, don't do that, guys. I don't.
No, give me support.
Let's encourage the Taco.
Guys, we do support. I mean,
rather than
Hop in
drunken or
chat.
caffeinated. Let's
You
do
can
that.
watch the stream, but just you hop in chat, and the first thing you type in is "stop that."
Yeah, you stop that, Taco.
No.
Yeah,
Put
exactly.
that bottle down, Taco.
I need
Bad
support.
taco.
I need support, and the only support I'm going to get is from you guys, because any other support I get is not going to be real support.
No,
And you guys,
we'll rig up a thing, and it will just be, we'll rig up a thing, and whenever someone, if he starts drinking, we just got like it'll be like a water spray bottle attached to the top of his computer. Someone donates the water spray bottle, just sprays him in the face, and no.
Yeah.
Speak of that, somebody teach me how to like add that donation feature to my YouTube channel, because I had a few people asking about that. It'll help my internet. That way there's no more buffer. I'm sorry. You got to get Cobra a computer first. Ignore Taco. Help Cobra. I will lick your balls tomorrow.
Hey, no. That's it, guys. We're gonna shut it down. I love everybody. Thank you for coming out to the show. If we stream on Tuesday, it'll probably be super early because I have to work that night. But if something major happens with Waking Titan or anything like that with No Man's Sky, or any more reveals of the screenshots or avatars or anything like that, we'll come online if it's big, and it'll be
I'll be sure to be there, Cobra. I'm super late. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Rudy. It's okay, man. I'm glad you made it, though. I'm glad you came at the wrong time. You came at the weird time.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Rudy, I love you.
This is arguably the better time.
And you owe me $20 for that hug.
The last 2 hours of the stream have probably been more funny than like the first, easily like 10 times in the first.
You know what I'm about to do right now, Cobra? I'm about to just rewind your live footage.
I will. If you're about to do what I think you're about to do, I will loan you the lotion.
Oh my God. Okay, all right, guys.
I'm sorry.
That's a show, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. I'll see you guys soon.
Have a good night, everyone.
All right, everybody. Make sure you put in the chat that you upload. Anytime that you're in my streams or I'm online, even if you're in the chat, advertise yourself in the chat. That's what it's there for. This subcast is for the community, and advertise like crazy. Always, don't be afraid to do that.
Yeah, I loaded. I just don't know if it was up or down, but we're not going to get it. All right. I apologize.
That's okay, buddy. It's all right. All right. Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yo, Cobra.
Wait, we're still streaming?
This is really fun. When's the next one? When's the next subcast?
It should be Tuesday, but it'll be earlier than
All right.
what we had tonight.
Are we offline? Are we offline? Please, God, tell me we're offline.
No, we're not yet. All right. Bye, everybody.
Later.
See you guys. I love you
Later,
today.
fellas.